moment when you...
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. American Bank and Trust.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Pierre community is through our Spirit Card program. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools and show hometown pride. Call or stop in today to get your own Spirit Card. Go Governors!
DMC Wear Parts is a proud South Dakota business providing high-quality wear parts for all makes and models of heavy equipment. We quote you direct from multiple manufacturers, cutting out the middleman and getting you better prices than the large dealers. We specialize in cutting edges for motor graders, loaders, snowplows, and more. We offer complete undercarriages for dozers, excavators, pavers, and skid steers, including rubber tracks. Click to visit dmcwearparts.com or call or text 605-840-8082.
At Wilbur Ellis, our forward-thinking approach to crop protection, nutrition, and seed development combines years of service and expertise to the latest technology wherever you are, whatever your needs. We offer seed sales, providing Integra, DeKalb, and NK seed, fertilizer and chemical application, which includes ground and air spray, and more. Much more. We're proud to sponsor all area sports and activities, with locations in Miller, Highmore, and Blunt. Wilbur Ellis.
Dakota Antler is the biggest antler buyer in our region. Tony and Derek pay cash all year long for antlers and horns. Deer, elk, moose, and sheep can be cash in your pocket. They'll come to you, too. Find them on Dakota Antlers LLC or online at dakotaantlers.com. You can also give them a call to set up an appointment. Call Derek at 605-360-3749 or Tony at 605-730-0108. Dakota Antler, a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities. Olson Plumbing in Pierre provides complete plumbing and drain cleaning services to commercial and residential customers. Olson Plumbing understands how the simple things in life are often the things we can't live without, and running water is the top of the list. Olson Plumbing offers 24/7 emergency services, and they can be at your location in under an hour in most cases. If you need help with your plumbing system, call Olson Plumbing 605-224-6436. Stay in a beautiful Black Hills vacation home, The Summit on Dancing Sky near Leeds, South Dakota, in the popular Powder House Pass development. It's a modern rustic design with over 5,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms, and 5 baths for you to enjoy. You'll get gorgeous views of the Terry Peak Mountain Range. There's a community pool to enjoy, and you're close to all the attractions like Deadwood, Sturgis, Spearfish, and a whole lot more. The Summit on Dancing Sky. Visit them at DancingSky.com.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Calling all high school seniors. Not sure what your next step is? Consider Dakota Wesleyan University's Learn and Earn program located in Pierre. Current students in the Learn and Earn program are thriving. That's because the Learn and Earn program is different. Take classes on a flexible schedule at the Capital City campus and intern with a Pierre area business for a paid work experience. Scholarships are available. Visit dwu.edu/Learn and Earn today.
Why am I so sore? There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder!
Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Slide, slide, slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
In today's ever-changing housing market, you need a proactive mortgage lender who can guide you through every turn of the process, from your loan application all the way to closing. Jessica Jonkak with First National Bank in Pierre is dedicated to providing that level of service to her customers and making your home purchasing dreams a reality. Call Jessica today at 605-201-5254 or visit firstnationalbanks.com to learn more. First National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
Starting a John Deere dealership during the Depression took guts and vision. But C.J. Grossenberg was determined to help the community. He supplied more than equipment. He supplied a better way of life for his neighbors. Today, the family business is still going strong. Because round here, Grossenberg proves our values to our community every day. Grossenberg Implement is celebrating 85 years and is fourth-generation family-owned and operated.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. we're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
Dimmick Cheese has been making handmade artisan cheese for over 90 years and has over 25 flavors of cheese. Stop by the store for sampling of all the cheeses. The store also offers several South Dakota-made products. And at the store, find Remedy Brewing on tap. Dimmick Cheese offers gift boxes, and fundraisers are available. To find out more, go to the website, dimmickdairy.com, or call 605-928-3833. And don't forget to check your local grocery store for their premium cheeses and cheese spreads.
Scott Darno with Lee Real Estate in Pierre is ready to help you find your dream home. There are 10 things you need to do to buy or sell your home. Number 1, call him at 605-220-2676, and he'll handle the other 9. As your resident realtor on a bike, he will make buying or selling your home feel like a walk in the park, not an Ironman triathlon. Find him on Facebook or email scott@LeeRealEstatePierre.com. Lee Real Estate and Scott are proud sponsors of Central South Dakota Youth Sports and Events broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
Titan Machinery is your go-to Case IH agricultural equipment dealer. Your Highmore and Pierre locations have a large selection of new and used ag equipment with access to one of the largest parts and whole goods inventories in the country. Titan Machinery prides itself in providing quality Case IH parts, service, and support to Highmore, Pierre, and the surrounding communities. Stop by Titan Machinery of Highmore and Pierre today. Power and precision to grow. The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
We all want to be happy, but sometimes that doesn't feel possible. But if you have hope, you have everything. Rising Hope Counseling provides high-quality mental health services with locations across South Dakota. Additionally, by providing telehealth, we ensure South Dakota's rural residents have access to high-quality mental health services. Our team lives and works in your communities, and we understand the unique challenges we face. Schedule an appointment by phone or online today. Rising Hope Counseling, offering hope, healing, and change.
Oh, why am I so sore? There are everyday moments
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt. And there are epic moments.
This'll be epic!
Yeah, that was awesome. When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
Your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, gives you more chances to win. Hot seat drawings, pick a prize drawings, chances to win great prizes, the hottest slots around. It's all just waiting for you at the Golden Buffalo Casino. Find out more by logging on to thegoldenbuffalocasino.com and by following them on Facebook. Just minutes north of Reliance, exit 248. We'd like to thank you for tuning into this broadcast and supporting our area youth. The Golden Buffalo Casino, proud to support Live Ticket.
Synergy Sign Company, the area's newest sign company in Platte. We offer signage solutions for your business, from custom signs and banners to digital displays, autographics, and more. We'll help your business create a memorable impression. Synergy Sign Company, from custom signs to digital displays. Give us a call at 605-337-2686 or visit us online at synergysignco.com.
For over 70 years, Pitt's Design Build has earned our reputation locally for serving communities across South Dakota. We provide design and building services for schools, hospitals, churches, commercial offices, multifamily housing, and so much more. Pitt's Design Build is conveniently located in Pierre, Mitchell, and Sioux Falls to serve you and your organization. We bring value to our clients by facilitating the design and/or construction process. Give us a call today and check us out at pittsdesignbuild.com for a free building consultation.
At Jan Bussey Ford & Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford & Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
Briggs Trucking and Construction in Fort Pierre provides quality freight transportation services, cargo hauling, excavation, and demolition services. They also specialize in dirt and gravel work for everything from commercial work to new construction. Briggs Trucking and Construction will haul everything from light poles to farm and agricultural supplies. The bigger the job or the bigger the load, the better, as that is where their expertise really shines. Contact Briggs Trucking and Construction at 605-280-2848 or email them at cbriggs25@pi.midco.net to visit about your next project.
Graham Tire of Pierre is your premier hometown shop, specializing in tires to fit vehicles, from ATVs to large farm equipment and everything in between. At your tire store next door, you can find a plethora of brand name tires that range from 4 to 10 ply and much more. Our highly skilled technicians can handle brakes, heating, and air conditioning. Call us today at 224-8643 or visit us at grahamtire.com. Graham Tire is a proud sponsor of Pierre and surrounding communities' local activities.
With our new online loan application, you can go to our website and apply for a loan when it's most convenient for you. We make getting loan approval fast and easy. Our local lenders are available to assist you if you have any questions. We make it pain-free to get that loan you've been wanting. We're an equal housing lender. Oahe Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union since 1955. Federally insured by NCUA.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
At Ringneck Energy, their mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of their investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida, South Dakota. Call 605-945-6900 or check ringneckenergy.com. A proud supporter of local schools and wishes all students the best of luck in all their activities during the school year, creating economic opportunities in our community.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Riverview Eye Care, Envirotech, the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection, Comtech, Coca-Cola Bottling, Wealth Partners, Ameriprise Financial, Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg, Hermanson Endodontics, Cowboy Country Stores, and Gale's Gas Service. Now, Pierre Governor Basketball.
Hey, good Saturday afternoon, another day of high school basketball for the Pierre Governors and for us right here. River 92.7 is on the air. The Governors welcome in the Harrisburg Tigers to Riggs High Gym. Harrisburg has made the trip under somewhat slippery road conditions, but as I understand, wasn't all that bad. Good to have them here. Varsity only, though, so a bit of a different circumstance here at Riggs High Gym. We're just kind of treating this, as Coach Brianna Kuzler said last night, like a Sodak 16 game. No JVs, no sophomore, no freshman games, just varsity. Come on out and try to get heated up right away if you're on the court for one of these two teams. Good to have you with us, along with Heather Williams in studio running technical direction. We've got Jordan Lutmer again to run camera for Live Tickets, and he'll be helping us out with our live video streaming, which you can access on the River 92.7 page of drgnews.com. You can find it through the Pierre School website, too, at gogovs.live. Two teams coming in 7-5 on the season. Harrisburg's had their ups and downs. They had a hard-fought loss to top-ranked Sioux Falls Jefferson earlier in the week. Thursday night, their last game, though, they rolled it up on the Brookings Bobcats with a 66-41 win. Governor struggles coming into this one, well documented. 3 very difficult losses in their last 4 games. Has their record now at 7-5. The double overtime loss at Aberdeen on Tuesday night. Last night, of course, here at Riggs High Gym, an overtime loss to the O'Gorman Knights, who broke a 5-game skid, and a 68-64 victory. Should be a good one today, though. Two teams thirsting and hungering for more victories, trying to get further up in the power rankings when we look toward the Sodak 16 a little bit later on in the season. Let's start with a 3-minute timeout. By the way, speaking of travel conditions, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds all of those traveling in winter weather that snow means slowed. Slow down. Drive with the conditions and keep that safety belt buckled as well. South Dakota Office of Highway Safety. After a 3-minute break, we'll get into the pregame, which is sponsored by the folks at the Becky Pottsbah State Farm Insurance Agency. A look around South Dakota with a check of scores from last night's action and an updated look at the power rankings coming into this Saturday of high school basketball. And, of course, coaches' comments and keys to success, starting lineups, and more. And the Pottsbah State Farm Insurance Agency pregame show coming up in 3 minutes. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball. Your official voice of the Governors is River 92.7 and DRGnews.com.
I can't believe I just scratched that car. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here, too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent, too?
It's called service.
See the team at Pottsbah State Farm or visit insuredwithbecky.com.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to dakotastормroofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Capital City Ford, Lincoln, Toyota in Pierre is here for you. They make it easy when looking for a new vehicle, getting all available vehicle information so you can spend less time researching and more time enjoying your purchase. Shop their extensive inventory from home at CapitalCityFordToyota.com or stop into Capital City Ford, Lincoln, Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Count on them for your service needs with convenient scheduling and in-stock parts. Capital City Ford, Lincoln, Toyota in Pierre. 605-224-7378. There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it in time for this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play.
One team. The Pierre Governors know what that means, and so do the men and women of the Hughes County Sheriff's Office. No matter how good you are, a good team makes you better. To be the best, that takes teamwork. If you want to know more about the Hughes County Sheriff's Office and their 361 team, log on at hughescounty.org and click on the Sheriff tab. The Hughes County Sheriff's Office and the Pierre Govs, winning teams. Welcome back to Riggs High Gym. Brian Oakland with a play-by-play. The Harrisburg Tigers are out to begin pregame warm-ups. The Pierre Governors won't be too far behind as a couple of teams 7-5 on the season. We welcome you to the Hughes County Sheriff's Office broadcast booth. That's where we originate our coverage of high school basketball from. I'm on the Upper West side of Riggs High Gym, and Jordan Lutmer with the video view as well on the Upper East side. The Hughes County Sheriff's Office broadcast booth. Games that occurred last night, in addition to the Governors falling in overtime to O'Gorman 68-64. We mentioned Harrisburg coming in off of a Thursday night win at Brookings 66-41. Also last night, Mitchell wins at Rapid City Stevens 54-48. Huron out at Rapid City Central with a win 63-54. In the East, it was the Watertown Arrows over Douglas 58-32. And Sioux Falls Roosevelt wins in Sioux Falls at Washington High 53-47. Current power rankings have Sioux Falls Jefferson at 11-0. Lincoln is at 10-1. Mitchell with another win at 8-2 now. Sioux Falls Roosevelt with their win moves up into the 4 spot with a 6-5 mark. Yankton 5-4 falls to number 5. Harrisburg, who is obviously here today, 7-5. Brandon Valley at 8-4 moves up to 7. Sioux Falls, Washington, with their loss last night, is at 5-5 in the 8th spot. And the Governors, after losing back-to-back games, as it turns out, to very good teams, but both teams, Aberdeen Central and O'Gorman, now with losing records. And Pierre has fallen from the 6th spot all the way down to number 9 with their 7-5 record. So there is some work to do, especially if they want to have a home game when that postseason rolls around in the Sodak 16. Huron at 10. O'Gorman moved up to 11. Aberdeen is at 12 with their 3-6 marks. Spearfish, Rapid City Central, Watertown, and Sturgis are the rest of the top 16. But what a win for the Pierre Governor girls last night. Down in Sioux Falls, they knock off second-ranked O'Gorman by 11, 57-46. And again, injuries have plagued the Governor girls this week. They lost Lennox Dupree to a minor knee injury. Also, Avery Kaiser with a rolled ankle did not play last night. So good job for Sydney Tedrow and Maya Shorter and the rest who step up and fill those holes. And Remy Price with a big game. Tedrow had a 15-point night as well, 57-46. Great win for the Governors, who improved to 10-2 on the season. They're not playing Harrisburg today. They'll be playing the Tigers on Tuesday night in our next broadcast here on River 92.7. Elsewhere last night, Watertown beat Douglas 62-25. In Mitchell, it was Stevens coming out on top over the Colonels, 56-37. And Huron wins at the arena over Rapid City Central, 47-40. Govs with the win last night, though, stay in the 3rd spot with their 10-2 mark. Looking up at Sioux Falls, Washington, who is 9-2. Jefferson is at 10-2 on the season. Those are the top 2 teams, then the Governors, then Harrisburg. So a 3 versus 4 power-rated matchup coming up on Tuesday night in Harrisburg. As both teams will go into that one 10-2. Rapid City Stevens also 10-2, moving up to the 5 spot. O'Gorman fell from 3, I believe, in the power rankings to number 6 with the loss to the Govs last night. They're 8-3. Huron 6-5. Spearfish in the 8th seed with a losing record, actually 4-6. Watertown and Brandon Valley both 7-5 on the season, but they come in the 9 and the 10 spots. Mitchell at 11. Sioux Falls, Lincoln, Aberdeen Central, Rapid City Central, Brookings, and Douglas are right now in the top 16 in girls basketball. Games today, boys-wise, including the Governors hosting Harrisburg. Mitchell and Huron flip-flop venues out in Rapid City. Colonels are at Central. Huron is at Stevens. Yankton is hosting the Douglas Patriots, and Sioux Falls Jefferson hosting Roosevelt today in Sioux Falls. And in girls basketball, it's Rapid City Central at Mitchell, Stevens at Huron, Yankton again against Douglas in a doubleheader, and Roosevelt at Jefferson. That's also a doubleheader in Sioux Falls. There you go, the state of basketball in Class AA. We'll take a 3-minute timeout and have a chat with Coach Brianna Kusler. Almost forgot what sport we're playing. I almost said Tiffany Stoser. Brianna Kusler, the head coach of the Pierre Governors. When we come back, Keys to Success, sponsored by Central Dakota Eye Care, and that's in 3 minutes. This is Pierre Governor Basketball.
Do you dream of a custom home built within your budget and done on time? Kruger Contracting can make that dream a reality. They're a trusted home builder since 2003, and they're going to be upfront and open about cost and transparent about where your money is going when it comes to your new home. Their skilled crew will manage construction of your new home from start to finish. They're located in Pierre and can build your home in Pierre, Fort Pierre, or the surrounding area. Call 605-222-2523. Visit KrugerContracting.com or find Kruger Contracting on Facebook.
Winter is here, and Beck Motor Company has offers to help keep your vehicle running in these cold temps. Buy 3 tires, get 1 free. Price match guarantee every day. Hand wash just $20. Our light details are $15 off. Cars, trucks, and SUVs. Duramax diesel fuel filters $49.95 and $69.95. See all our specials at beck-motors.com. Call 605-224-5912. Beck Motor Company, Pierre.
Do you love watching high school sports but find yourself wanting to be more involved? Live Ticket TV has the solution for you. They're looking for production managers to assist for this school year. Duties include the management of equipment as well as basic technological understanding. But don't stress, paid training will be provided. Part-time wages start at $20 per hour. Call 833-605-LIVE extension 2. That's 833-605-5483 extension 2 and punch your ticket to joining one of the fastest growing companies in South Dakota.
Century Business Products is a proud supporter of South Dakota High School athletics and proud to provide the most reliable Kyocera copiers and printers to schools and businesses in the area, all backed by their 5-time nationally awarded Kyocera servicing team. Are you looking to control color cost? Looking to reduce printers? Are you looking for more efficient ways to scan documents? Or maybe you'd like to become more paperless? Look no further than Century Business Products. Call 800-529-1950 and see how they're powering business technology.
Have you found yourself worrying about inflation and market volatility? Considering what should I do? Can I do anything? Am I going to be okay? The Ranky Gray team has been coaching their clients through these tumultuous times for over 35 years. Let us discover what easy, time-tested adjustments can be made for you. For a free second opinion, our team can be reached at 605-224-5959. Let's start today.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Ranky Gray Wealth Management are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building, the garage doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
All right, case of success with Brianna Kuzler on a Saturday afternoon with the Harrisburg Tigers coach after yet another heartbreaking loss with O'Gorman last night. Hopefully we'll stop using that term heartbreaking or gut-wrenching or character builder, things like that. Let's just go out and play some basketball, have a good time. Good game overall, but yet, we'll try it again today.
Right, confidence comes at times from winning, but while at the same time we've got to build our own confidence, and we're confident in them. We've talked to each and every one of them about what their roles are on this team, and I'm just with the way that they've bounced back even just this morning here and shoot around. I feel a change, a shift of our mindset right now, and the way that we're preparing. And I know we talked about last night that it's kind of gut check time, and we need to show up tonight and be prepared for how we want to go the rest of this season.
Today's all about consistency in keeping possessions going, getting some good defensive stops, but keeping the offensive train going.
That's just it. And we think that our offense really, of course, it stems from our defense and that defensive intensity, and then transition. And we haven't felt like we're pushing with the tempo that we want. I think at times when we see that we might have an opportunity to score early in transition, that's really when we're putting the pedal to the metal. We need that pedal to the metal all the time. And regardless of that, times it might not result in a score right away, but that pressure over time might not be the first quarter, second quarter, but by the third and fourth quarter, we're starting to see the breakdown that pressure has been put on.
All right, Harrisburg here today, and a team that's had their ups and downs, just like you, though. They're 7-5 and putting some good offensive numbers up of late. What do they look like, and challenges that you'll face today?
They've got quite a few really solid perimeter scorers for them, so we're going to need to make sure that we slow them down on their offensive side, and then make sure that one and done opportunities, long shots, long rebounds, we know, so everybody's got to make sure that we're clearing the glass on everything, and then setting the tone defensively, not giving up our at times last night I felt like we were exposed with we weren't containing as well as we can, and so making sure that we have a presence on them on the perimeter, and then not breaking down without containment there.
Yeah, because the last two games, you've been killed by these guys who just can't miss from outside, and hopefully you're able to at least alter some of those shots here today.
Yeah, we worked on a few things this morning, and again, we've got competitors in our gym, and we're confident in who they are as competitors and what they can bring, and now it's just all about putting those pieces together and trusting one another and trusting what we're doing as a program.
All right, other keys to success against the Tigers, maybe especially Well, how do you score on them? Let's put it that way.
I think, our offensive execution, getting good solid ball reversals, and getting everybody involved with those ball reversals. And then that's going to create simpler looks, and it causes the defense to have to play 20, 25, 30 seconds of into the shot clock there. And we want that, if we don't have a look early on, we want to make sure that we're forcing the defense to have to rotate and then capitalize on breakdowns of them defensively.
And another key, as we talked about last night, is get ready and get going right away, play full 32 minutes again.
Absolutely, yes.
Coach, let's go get them today, all right?
Thank you.
There's Brianna Kusler, the head coach of the Pierre Governors. Coach's comments, keys to success. They're brought to you by Central Dakota Eye Care in Pierre. Well, Harrisburg, when they showed up, they were in the locker room quite a bit. I actually did not run into Coach Scott Langrock to talk keys for the Harrisburg Tigers, but we'll give you our own version of what we expect from the Tigers today and their keys to success after you hear this from CDE in Pierre.
Central Dakota Eye Care continues to grow. Hi, this is Dr. Matthew Blazek. I've recently joined the practice at Central Dakota Eye Care. I'm excited to move back to Pierre, and I am accepting new patients of all ages. We offer state-of-the-art equipment, trained staff, and the best selection of eyewear and contact lenses. Regular, yearly, comprehensive eye exams are key to finding eye problems before symptoms appear. Call us today at 224-6128 for an appointment. Central Dakota Eye Care, 640 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Better vision for a great life.
Central Dakota Eye Care with keys to success. And again, looking at this game from a distance, I should say, for the Harrisburg Tigers and their head coach, Scott Langrock, who we certainly enjoy our times when we get a chance to chat. But again, different circumstances today. Hard to run him down before the game in this one. Harrisburg, if you look at their season so far, 7-5. They started with a couple of tough luck losses by 5 points each to Yankton and Sioux Falls Lincoln. And then a win over Lamar's Iowa, no problem. They played in the Hoop City Classic against De La Salle out of Minneapolis and lost by 1 point, 42-41. That's an impressive performance. De La Salle always loaded, it seems. Sioux Falls Roosevelt fell victim to the Tigers after that. That was December 30th, a 15-point win for Harrisburg, then an 18-point win over Mitchell at home, but a 2-point loss at Huron on January 7th, 73-71. They beat Douglas 57-40. They beat Spearfish by 1 out west a couple of weekends ago, 45-44. You would think maybe something was not quite right for Harrisburg in that one. They were competitive against top-ranked Sioux Falls Jefferson last week, 72-61 loss, but they turned around the next night and beat Washington 59-57. And again, coming in off of a win at Brookings Thursday night this week, 66-41. What you see from Harrisburg, at least to me, judging from these scores, is that when they're on, they're on. And, man, they are good when they're on. As we understand it, as Coach Brianna Kusler said, Harrisburg's got the guys who can shoot the three, which can be a problem for the Governors, as we saw from Aberdeen's Spencer Barr and Jet Carlson on Tuesday night, certainly from Matthew Ang of O'Gorman last night, hitting 7 threes. Governors have defended these guys quite well, a little bit better Tuesday than last night, but they're definitely going to have to cover the perimeter. You would think if Harrisburg is hitting from outside, then things are going to set up nicely and fall into place. We're going to be watching guys like Ethan Detterman, Braden Van Bakker, Max Knutz, and Jacoby Merriman. These guys are in the starting lineup, and again, as we understand it and as we remember from last year, a lot of these guys certainly can light it up from outside. But 7-5, that's ups and downs. So Harrisburg's going to be looking for consistency, I'm sure. They do have a big man in Camden Phipps in the middle, so probably want to run the floor as much as they can, get some transition going too. But Harrisburg, I think it begins with the three-point shot. Keys to success for head coach Scott Langrock and the Harrisburg Tigers. Sponsored by Central Dakota Eye Care in Pierre. Let's take a 1-minute break, and we're back with the starting lineups. They're sponsored by the folks at Envirotech in Pierre. This is Pierre Governor Basketball.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest, convenient connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Hey, DQ fans, January means a different Blizzard of the month and 5 more reasons to take a trip to DQ. Meet the Reese's Take 5 Blizzard Treat. They fit Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, sweet caramel toppings, salty peanuts, and crunchy pretzels into every soft serve packed spoonful. I'll admit, I got hungry just reading that out loud. I mean, a Blizzard Treat and Reese's Take 5 together, best year ever. Try the Reese's Take 5 Blizzard Treat, only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Time for the starting lineups. Welcome back to Riggs High Gym. The Governors hosting the Harrisburg Tigers. Both teams 7-5 on the season. Governors have been dropping in the standings and the power rankings, however, while Harrisburg seems to be rising a little bit as both teams want to keep going and try to get some wins together here. We gave you some of the names. Let's give you the official starters. The Harrisburg Tigers at one guard is 6'3" senior Ethan Detterman. Second guard is a junior, also 6'3", Braden Van Bakkern. And the third guard, Jacoby Merriman, a 6'4" junior. Big backcourt for Harrisburg, 6'3", 6'3", 6'4". And a 6'4" senior forward is Maxwell Knutson, along with their man in the middle, the post player, 6'6" junior Camden Phipps. Those are the Harrisburg Tigers with Detterman, Van Bakkern, Knutson, Merriman, and Phipps. One name you may see we may call off the bench will be Braxton Kuzler, 6'1" junior, younger brother of Governor head coach Brianna Kuzler. So we'll look forward to that in seeing maybe Braxton on the floor tonight. Harrisburg's coached by Scott Langrock, assisted by Andy Kleingen, Darren Dolly, Greg Hammerquist, and Taro Fujimoto. The Harrisburg Tigers and their lineup sponsored by Envirotech in Pierre. The Envirotech starters for the Governors look like this, with Brecken Kruger at a guard, 6'1" senior, the shooter. Jacob Mayer on the point, the 5'11" senior. Lincoln Keenholz, of course, the 6'3" senior. For the Govs, Ben Heisler had a big game with 19 down last night, 11 rebounds, too. He's a 6'3" senior small forward. Jackson Edmond, the power forward, at 6'7", and a senior for the Governors. Kruger, Mayer, Keenholz in the backcourt. Heisler, Edmond up front for the Governors, 7-5. Head coach by Brianna Kuzler, assisted by Skip Kurth, Brevin Kaiser, Daniel Traversy, Latrell LaRush, and Kim Byerly. Those are the starting lineups brought to you by Envirotech in Pierre. Our officiating crew, the law on the court, same crew we had last night from Rapid City. Mike Kirkaby, Doug McPherson, Alan Schmaltz. They're the law on the court. Sponsored by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, their Division of Consumer Protection. They're licensed by the South Dakota High School Activities Association, and we thank them for doing what is very oftentimes a thankless job in officiating high school sports. Law on the court, Alan Schmaltz, Doug McPherson, Mike Kirkaby. We're back in 3 minutes, and we'll tip it off. This is Pierre Governor Basketball on River 92.7 at drgnews.com.
Envirotech makes life a little bit simpler. No matter what the circumstances, no matter what is handed to you, Envirotech has you covered. One call is all it takes to have easy setup, easy pickup, and easy payment. Call Envirotech at 605-224-4804 or use their website to pay your bill online at envirotechwaste.com. Use their mobile app, Waste Connect. Check their website or receive a robocall for collection schedule because of weather or holidays. Envirotech has you covered.
Gift cards are great things to give as gifts. But when someone tells you you need to use a gift card to pay for something you owe, like utilities, taxes, and other fees, red flags should go off, and it should cause you to stop and think. Most legitimate companies will never tell you to pay with a gift card. Before you go to purchase these gift cards, please call Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986 and let them check things out for you so you're not out of your hard-earned money.
It's pretty obvious the world is moving faster than ever, and that means my health sometimes takes a back seat. Pressing pause on life to call for an appointment, shuffle my afternoon schedule, drive across town for a doctor's appointment sometimes feels impossible. My day just got better because I'm feeling better with the help of Avera Now. I can use my mobile device or computer for an online video visit that allows me to see a provider for urgent care conditions 24/7. Technology that fits my life with the quality health care of Avera. Learn how to begin at avera.org/now.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Call the BRILLIANCE LLC with offices in Pierre, Oneida, and Gettysburg.
Smart grocery shopping takes a little bit of TLC. Lynn's Dakota Mart in Pierre is thrifty, local, and convenient. Do your grocery shopping upstairs. Spacious aisles filled with savings. Shop sporting goods in the lower level. Apparel and footwear for the entire family with brand names like Columbia, Outdoor Research, and Adidas. Hunting and fishing gear, bait and equipment, and guns. Stop by Dakota Mart Gas and save up to 20 cents per gallon every day. Thrifty, local, convenient. Lynn's Dakota Mart in Pierre, your hometown neighborhood market.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety. River 92.7, KGFX FM, Pierre. You booze, you cruise, you lose.
Comtech has your technology solutions. Check out their showroom located right off the truck route on Irwin Street. Come in and see what you've been missing. A large selection of TVs, sound systems, and smart speakers, PCs, desktops, and tablets, home and business security and telecommunication systems. Comtech is your all-in-one solution for any technology needs. Wishing all athletes the best of luck in today's competition. Comtech. Come see what you've been missing.
Welcome back to Riggs High Gym. It is blackout day today. It is cancer awareness, and we're trying to black out cancer. So the Governors on their home floor coming out in their blacks. Black jerseys, green numbers, white trim. Harrisburg will wear their home whites on the green court of the Pierre Governors today with maroon numbers and gold trim as well. So let's black out cancer. Cancer awareness here, Riggs High Gym today. Brian Oakland with the play-by-play. Heather Williams in studio. Jordan Lutmer on camera for live ticket. This one can be seen as well as heard at drgnews.com and the River 92.7 page. Also through the Pierre School website. You'll find that at gogovs.live. Ben Heisler will jump center the Comtech opening tip. He'll go up against Maxwell Knutson of the Harrisburg Tigers. As we get set to go. Girls, by the way, not playing today. They'll play at Harrisburg on Tuesday night. Heisler gets a fingertip tip. The opening tip from Comtech Communication, Electronics, Sales, and Service in Pierre belongs to the Governors. Bit of a fumble of a dribble. Jacob Mayer loses it, and a jump ball. They'll give Harrisburg the first alternating possession, so not quite what the doctor ordered there to start this one. But the Tigers, as you watch this one in a full court view, will go from right to left. Governors in black defending from left to right. Up top with Ethan Detterman. Harrisburg playing patiently so far in their first possession. Down to the corner, Van Bakern gets it back. Inside, outside, Van Bakern again, now to Detterman. Staying up top with it. Jacoby Merriman to Detterman. Fires a three this time. That's in and out. No good. Keenols will collect the rebound, save it back into the hands of Jackson Edmond. So 0 for 1 to start for the three-point shooters of the Harrisburg Tigers. Keenols starts right, comes back to the left, tries to feed to Heisler underneath, but getting a hand on it, knocking it away is Max Knutson. Out of bounds underneath, no score yet. 7:09 to go in the first. Governors will inbound. They'll get it into Kruger from Mayer. And dangerous pass. It's tipped. It'll be taken away. Knutson up ahead. Stops. Pumps. Fakes. No good. Heisler with the altar of the shot. Knutson misses. Edmond down with a rebound. Jackson into the lane. Nowhere to go. Good job by Cam Phipps to close that off. Cam, a big 6'6" guy. Plugging the middle. Fadeaway jumper. Here's Heisler. That won't go. Rebound is tipped. Edmond going after it. He'll dump it underneath. Keenols can't get the reverse hook, though. And now Kruger takes the backcourt steal away, and he'll put a three ball down. Brecken Kruger with a big effort there. And the Governors will strike first as they lead 3-0. 6:20 to play here in the first period. Van Bakern to the left side. On the move is Detterman. Nowhere to go on the baseline. He gets it back to Knutson. Now hands it off again on the wing. Kruger there defensively. Up top, they'll swing it over. Here to the right side, Jacoby Merriman. Shot clock winding down. Harrisburg bench saying 5, 4, 3. Trouble. Oh, that could have been a double dribble. On the move, though, shot no good. An air ball collected by Keenols. It's him from Ethan Detterman. Governors back at it, left to right. Mayer picks up his dribble, finds Heisler on the right side in front of the black-clad Governor student body. Here comes Kruger on the move, closed off. He'll find Keenholz, 15 on the shot clock now. Lincoln backs it out just a bit, gets it over to Heisler, left side up top. Now Mayer to Heisler again. He'll pull the trigger. 3 ball is no good. Flying for the rebound, but not able to control it is Maxwell Knutson. And the Governors will get a second opportunity. Knutson got up high, but couldn't grab the rebound and comes down out of bounds, and Pierre will have a fresh 35. They'll throw in off the left side of the key from underneath. Keenholz to Edmond, looking to back in. Can't get Phipps up in the air. Dishes it out, gets it back off the left block. Now he'll rain it outside to Heisler for 3, right side, and it's good. Ben Heisler with a 3-bomb to start this one. Mayer going for a steal in the backcourt. Can't get it away from Van Bakker, and he'll get it across the time stripe now. Here's Detterman for 3, looking for the answer. That's short, and Edmond will have another rebound. Detterman 0 for 2 from outside. The Governors leading 6-0, under 5 minutes to go. Keenholz with an open lane. He'll drive. Finger roll, Purdy. Lincoln Keenholz, the 6'3", senior everything, with his first 2. Looking at a tough night last night. Hopefully things will turn around immediately for him here today. A floater up over Edmond. No good for Merriman. Edmond has his 4th rebound already. Keenholz breaks everybody's pressure up the middle. Drives and scores, and the Governors score the first 10 here in the first period. 10-0, a timeout called by the Harrisburg Tigers. 4:29 to play, quarter number 1. A full timeout. Timeouts are brought to you by Coca-Cola Bottling. We're back in 60 seconds. This is Governor Basketball.
Overlooks Lake Sharp on the Missouri River. They have all the amenities from full hookups, laundry, showers, dog park, play area, and free Wi-Fi. There's no need to drive across the country. When here in central South Dakota, you can find some of the best fishing and the most spectacular sunrises and sunsets. Call us today at 605-280-6266 or reserve your next camping spot online at briggsrvpark.com. Make Riverview RV Park your home away from home experience.
Did you put more on that high-interest credit card this holiday season than you expected? Why not transfer that balance onto an Owyhee Federal Credit Union credit card with a fixed rate of 9.9% APR, no balance transfer fees, and no annual fees? How could you go wrong? Stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre.
People helping people. Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
Rough start for the Harrisburg Tigers. They come out of their timeout trailing 10-0. Governors with a couple of transition baskets and a couple of threes. So far, Tigers back at it, trying to find an opening, but Kruger looking for a steal out on the near side. Knocks it away, out of bounds. Can't catch up to it. Tigers will inbound from half court with 15 on the shot clock. Governor Wrestlers, by the way, on the road today. The boys in Brookings, the girls in Aberdeen, both faring quite well. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. Here's Ethan Detterman in the corner. Back up top to out on the wing. Braden Van Bakker looking for 3, but it's no good. The rebound tipped and controlled by Brecken Kruger. Govs across the timeline looking for more. Already leading 10-0. Mayer wants 3 of them, and he's got it. Jacob Mayer. Good shooter from outside. The Governors have burned 3 out of 4 down from distance, and they lead 13-0. Kruger looking for a steal, and he's got another. He'll pop for 3. Bingo! Right there. Brecken Kruger, and another timeout taken by the Tigers. Kruger with a big play turned into a transition long one. 16 rock. The Governors are leading. 3:24 to play. Back in 30 seconds. This is a Coca-Cola timeout on River 92.7.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com.
Governor rally continues to start this one here. Governor's looking for another steal right out of the Tiger timeout. Here's penetration to Detterman. Kick out, and Jacoby Merriman reigns in a three. Boy, did Harrisburg need that. 3 ball down. Their first points of the game come almost 5 minutes in. 3:05. The Governors with it. Still leading 16-3. And again, don't count Harrisburg out. They will get hot, we expect, from long range. There's Heisler driving up and over the top, and a delay of game will be called on Jacob Mayer. He knocked the ball away. Both officials in the area blew the whistle. Heisler gets the bucket. That's a delay of game warning. First and only warning. If that should happen again, it would be a technical foul for anybody on the Governors. No fouls called in this one, though. 18-3, Govs by 15. Governors trapping. Nice pass across. Phipps underneath from Merriman. Good job breaking the press and finishing. Camden Phipps, the big 6'6 junior, with his first bucket. 18-5, Govs. 2.5 to play, quarter number 1. There's a nice lob inside in traffic. Edmond had it knocked away, however, fed by Jacob Mayer. Governors will inbound off the right side of the key. Mayer down near the cheerleaders. Jacob will lob it out to the half circle. This is Edmond back inside. Keenholz will challenge Merriman, and the layup is up and good for 2. Tough bucket there for Lincoln Keenholz. He missed his first one, but he's hit his last 3. He's got 6. The Governors continue to look very impressive here in the first period. Across the way, this is Merriman to the baseline. Good jump shot up and in for the lefty. Jacoby Merriman with 5 of the 7 so far. 20-7, Pierre still by 13. Left wing with it from Keenholz is Heisler. Up top, Mayer into the high post. Now Keenholz. Underneath, Edmond, right-hander, no good, but he got pushed away. Shot no good. Ben Heisler wanted to slam the return home. Boy, he got up there high. Yes, we know he can. That didn't count. Edmond will go to the free throw line. The first foul called in this game goes to Parker Stansberry. Well, he's number 4. Actually, we haven't had. Yes, he is in there, Stansberry. First personal. Stansberry's a 6'5 senior. He'll check right back out along with fellow big man Cam Phipps. The first free throw put home by Jackson Edmond. Cade Kaiser checks in. First substitution for the Governors. In and out. Off the glass, it won't go. The second free throw. Keenholz gets the loose ball, though, and he'll put it up and in from the middle of the lane. Harrisburg again unable to control the rebound. 23-7. The Governors by 16, matching their biggest lead so far. They scored the first 16 points in this game. Pick up with the dribble here for Knutson. Got it away to Merriman now. Also in there, Braden Fieldy, a sophomore at 5'10". There's a 3 for Merriman. No good. Great save by Fieldy. He'll kick it back in to Maxwell Knutson. That's off the glass and in for 2. Governors up the way looking for a transition bucket. And a foul will be called here on the floor. This goes to Ian Jordan, a 6'3 senior. So substitution revolving door will continue. Checking out here, Braden Van Bakkeren. Brecken Kruger, Jackson Edmond are out for the Governors as well. Inbound to Heisler. Here's Kaiser up top. Christian Busch, the 6'4 senior, big body, along with 6'6 senior Carson Ahart's in for the first time. Ahart's drives against Ethan Detterman, but loses his footing. Falls down. That'll be a travel. Second turnover for the Governors. First one came in their first possession tonight, but all's been well in between those 2 turnovers. Pierre leading 23-9. 50 seconds to play. First period driving as Merriman somehow some hang time. He puts it up and in. Jacoby Merriman's been impressive once Harrisburg got their offense going. He's got 7 of their 11 points. Kaiser picks up his dribble. Pierce still leading by a dozen. Heisler on the move. Strong off the glass. Too much, though. And a foul will be called on Knutson as Heisler is put to the floor. Knutson's foul, his first. Shot clock will be off. Pierre has 30.6 seconds to play the end of the first period, however they feel. The inbound comes to Heisler. It's back to Bush. He'll look for three. No good. Rebound. Anybody's ball. Up and under. Heisler can't get the putback, and now battling again. And a foul will be called on Christian Bush. Heisler got caught a little too far under the basket. Then Christian will pick up his first. That's the Governors' first team foul. Now the Tigers will have the last 20 seconds to try to put something else down. They trail 23-11. A hot start for the Governors. Tigers break the press. They get it down to the corner, but they'll bring it back out, playing patiently, perhaps for the last shot here in the first. Merriman spots up for a deep three. That's up, no good. Rebound almost taken away by Keenholz. He'll knock it away out of bounds. Harrisburg will have 1.9 seconds left for a last-ditch opportunity. 23-11, the Governors with 4 3-pointers. Merriman, turnaround shot short from 15 on the right side. And the Governors will take a 23-9 lead into quarter number 2. That's our score on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard, sponsored by Gales Gas Service in Pierre. Coverage of Pierre Governor basketball sponsored by your Pierre Sports marketing partners, including us, James.
Service Master of Pierre is your go-to service experts for a wide variety of cleaning needs. Since 2003, we have developed the most effective methods and products to service virtually every type of industry. We're known for our exceptional carpet and upholstery cleaning, but did you know we also offer cleaning of all types of flooring, along with providing fire and water restoration, commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and construction cleanup. Service Master of Pierre is a proud sponsor of TF Riggs Governors and Lady Govs, as well as Stanley County Buffaloes and Lady Buffs activities.
Charlie Grossenberg with Grossenberg Implement. Yes, we're excited to announce the purchase of Peterson Machine in Beersford, South Dakota. A great opportunity that Randy Bach and the Bach family contacted us about, and we were excited to expand our stores, our growth of John Deere dealerships. And the opportunity Randy gave us was something that we definitely wanted to take advantage of. And we're excited. I mean, the people, communities, we're excited to get to know them and get to work with them. What if we said...
Governors sit on 9 of 15 on the floor in that first period, including 4 of 5 from long range, a couple of those from Brecken Kruger to help open up what was a 16-0 lead. They win that first period by 12, overall 23-11. Pierre's alternating possession to start the second period as well. Brian Oakland, glad to have you with us here at Riggs High Gym and on River 92.7. A Jackson Edmond pass stolen away by Ian Jordan. Right to left across the timeline come the Tigers. Jacoby Merriman spotting up for 3. Better keep a hand in that face as he's got his second of the day. Merriman with 10 points. All but 4 so far for the Tigers on the board. 23-14. They're back within single digits. Now Aharts wants the answer. That's in and out, no good. From the right side, Bush goes after the rebound. Merriman gets in front of him and knocks it away out of bounds. Pierre will get a second crack at it. Good hustle there for Christian Bush. Here's Cade Kaiser. Kaiser, Aharts, Keenholz, Bush, Edmond, the 5 on the floor for the Governors. 35 seconds in to quarter number 2. Governors are going to have to keep that scoring intensity and consistency going. Here's Edmond penetrating, and Aharts traveled on a stutter step out in the corner. Turnover number 4 now for Pierre. And the reason I say that, Pierre was up by 16 a couple of times, but Harrisburg's back within double figures. Got a long way to go. Merriman for 3 again. This time no good, but an easy backside rebound pulled down by Ethan Detterman. Governors didn't block him out. Now Detterman on the right side, driving on Edmond, up and under Aharts. Too strong off the glass. Carson Aharts, longer arms, and he'll get the rebound. Detterman 0 for 4 to start this one. Here's Kaiser from 17, much too strong inside the arc. A Harrisburg rebound comes down to Braden Fieldy. Up ahead quickly are the Tigers. They'll back it back out onto the left baseline. Swing it around, Fieldy. It is Max Knutson clapping, looking for 3, and he's got it. Fieldy with the assist. Maxwell Knutson with 5 points. Now Harrisburg has hit 3 threes. And they're back within 6, 23-17. Edmond at the free throw line, looking, finds Aharts. How about 3 this time, and it's good. Carson Aharts with time, spots up and hits from long range. Kind of a much-needed shot there, in my opinion, for the Governors. They're back to 9, up at 26-17. 6:05 to play. Here's That is, again, Merriman. But Keenholz takes the rebound off of the miss. Lincoln, open lane, left-hander is good. He almost got up to throw that one down, but he lays it up and in. Lincoln Keenholz with that good first step. Up to an 11-point lead again, and losing the dribble out of bounds is Maxwell Knutson. Edmond was there. I was wondering if he got a hand on it from behind. The official says no. Governors will sub out Bush and Kaiser, and they'll replenish. Well, I'm looking. Actually, Ahart stays in there. Brecken Kruger back in. Ben Heisler along with him. Jacob Mayer, the only starter, still not in. 5:35 to go. We're in the second period. Down to the corner to Edmond. Up and inside to Ben Heisler with a pump fake, and he gets it to go. From point blank range, now a bad pass, but on the backside, near side, pulled in by Merriman. Here's Fieldy up top. Hands it off to Braden Van Bakkeren, back in there for the Tigers. 30-17, a Governor lead in the second period. 15 on the shot clock for Harrisburg. Van Bakkeren with a bouncer to Detterman. Another one down low to Knutson. Across the way, Fieldy, Van Bakkeren. Now Merriman again. Tip pass by Kruger, hauled in by Carson Ahart. Brecken Kruger with 3 steals already in this game. 4 turnovers by Harrisburg. Harrisburg looks for a steal themselves, but Fieldy's out of bounds down to the near corner. He and Jordan back on to give Max Knutson a break. Jacob Mayer will check in momentarily, but Brianna Kuzler says, hold up. Officials were seeing a sub coming, but they'll wait till the next play stoppage. Inbound, Keenholz, 4-3, reins it in, rolls it around and around. And down it falls. Lincoln with his first long one. He has 13 points now. Governors back up to that 16-point lead. On the move underneath, Parker Stansberry. He'll penetrate, kick it out. More penetration here. Merriman steps back outside the arc, but comes up short from long range. Heisler has another rebound. Merriman now 2 out of 6. He's missed 3 in a row. Here's Keenholz penetrating. Edmond on the move, and he'll have a push from Braden Van Bakkeren. Foul on the floor. It's only the 4th team foul for the Tigers. 4 individuals with 1 each. Pierce still only has 1 foul as a team. Now Mayer in for the Governors. Out goes Ahart. And the starting 5 back in there. Carson Ahart with a good round of applause as he exits. Kruger lobs it in. Up top, Edmond. Back underneath. Heisler, good. Bunny good. Looked like Heisler was going to go for a jam, but he thought better of it. Pretty good idea. Tigers break the pressure, and they get it down to the corner. Merriman feeds Braden Van Bakkeren, and he hits a 3. That a little too easy off of the break of the pressure for the Tigers. Big bucket there, 35-20. Mayer's pass is tipped and taken away. Up ahead, Fieldy. He'll get fouled by Mayer. Layup is no good. But it'll be Braden Fieldy going to the free throw line to shoot the first attempts from the stripe today for the Tigers. Foul for Jacob Mayer is his first personal. Second for the Governors. Fieldy, free throw off the back iron, no good on the first attempt. Keenholz going to catch a break. Cade Kaiser is in. Lincoln with a good first half and 13 points. Ben Heisler with 9, also leading the Governors. Second one for Fieldy comes up short. Crowd will let him hear about it. Crowd's got a short memory. One of our guys did that last night, so be careful. 3:44 to go. Second period, 35-20. Here's Kaiser on the cut to Kruger. Cross the lane, back up top, Kaiser. Now Heisler. Mayer to Kruger. Edmond trying to post up. Tigers don't have their biggest guy in there, Camden Phipps. Edmond inside, back out. Heisler feeds underneath, and Edmond is up and good. Good give and go play there. Governors with ball movement. I've got him on 8 assists already in this game. In fact, Jackson Edmond, who made that basket, has 5 of the assists so far. On the move, nice feed there. Contact. Yep, Edmond's going to be called for a foul, but he did deny the layup from Jacoby Merriman. Jackson Edmond with his first, and Merriman gets 2 shots this time. 37-20. The Governors upping their lead to the biggest so far here in the first half. They scored the first 16 points of the game. Harrisburg cut it to 6 at one point at 23-17. Here built that lead back up to 17, though. Merriman hit the first free throw. He'll get the second. Now a 15-point Governor advantage. 3:05, we're counting down quarter number 2. Here led 23-11 at the end of 1. Mayer across the timeline left to right. First pass to the left wing to Kruger, who tries to go around an Edmond screen, but Edmond uses the hip. And it's called for the offensive foul on that illegal screen. Second foul for Edmond now. Harrisburg will take it back. Both teams with 4 fouls apiece now. So not a lot of whistles here in the first half. It's good basketball. On the move, Fieldy, but a spot up 3, a stutter step travel, however, for Ethan Detterman. Missed the shot for what it's worth. Wouldn't have counted. 5th turnover for Harrisburg. And with 2:45 counting down, the Govs inbound. They look to advance on a 15-point lead. Lincoln Keenholz is back in for Pierre after a brief hiatus on the bench. Gives off to Kruger. Kaiser still in there. It's Edmond out now with his 2 fouls here in the first half. Kruger fakes 3, dumps it underneath to Heisler, backing in, looking for an opening. Muscles one up, too strong, though, over Parker Stansberry. Shot no good. Detterman rebounds up ahead. Detterman gets it back. He'll drive and can't get the layup. Altered by Heisler. Keenholz rebounds. Up ahead. Lincoln left to right. Crossover. Pivot. Good. Layup. Keenholz is back. Struggled last night, but here he is now with 15 in the first half. The Governors lead by 17 again. 2 minutes to play in the second period. A deep 3 here, and it's good for Braden Van Bakker. That one good from NBA range and beyond. Van Bakker's second bomb of the day, 39-25. Keenholz trying to pivot here. Ends up on the floor, helped up by Parker Stansberry. Foul goes on Van Bakker, and I believe it was. And that'll be his second. Team foul number 5 for the Tigers. Minute 44 to fresh 35 on the shot clock. Thrown in by the Governors from in front of the student body. Mayer will get it back. He'll cross over. Kick down to the baseline. Cade Kaiser from 13 feet is good. Kaiser's first bucket of the afternoon. It's 41-25. Governors with a lot of points here in the first half. Kruger will tip a pass. Looking down to the corner was Merriman for Van Bakker, but Kruger gets it out of bounds. Down to the corner, they'll inbound. Merriman into Detterman, now Fieldy. Finds Merriman again. He drives against Mayer, looking to defend as best he can, giving up a number of inches here. Merriman gets it back. Got Mayer in the air. Comes back from the free throw line, leans in, and kisses it off the glass. A Chuck E. Cheese bucket there for Jacob Merriman. He's having a good first half, 14 points for number 24. Final minute we go. First half, the Governors still lead by 14. Mayer to Keenholz. Lincoln was looking for space. Think he wanted to shoot. He'll leave it with Kaiser. Now Heisler over on the right wing. Down to the corner. Kaiser again. Finds Mayer in the lane. Dishes across. Heisler, tough shot. It's up and good. Mayer with the feed. Ben Heisler. He puts a lot of tough shots in from close range against really good defensive efforts. Here goes Merriman on the drive against a double team. He puts it up and in. Jacob Merriman, good player. 16 in the first half, 43-29. Merriman just a junior, too, for the Tigers. Governors have 10 seconds to play out the quarter, 43-29. Keenholz going to pull the trigger for 3, swish. 3 seconds, 2, half-court attempt is off the glass, no good. From Braden Fieldy, Lincoln Keenholz, he's back. He struggled last night, but he's got a cool 18 here in the first half of play. The Governors on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard with 23 points in each of the first 2 periods. They lead 46-29. Scoreboard brought to you by Gales Gas Service in Pierre. A 3-minute timeout. We hit halftime, which comes to us as a courtesy of Wealth Partners, Ameriprise Financial. You'll find them in the Northridge Plaza in Pierre. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball and your official voice of the Govs, River 92.7 and drgnews.com.
Since 1894.
It's a place to lock up money. It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
DRG Media Group Sports is the official voice of the Pierre Governors.
Knowles wants to run again, and he's got room. 40, 30, foot race to the 10, 5, and a touchdown. Pierre will come back and set up Avery Kaiser on the outside left through the block, and that's down.
The official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7, and also at the River 92.7 page of the DRG News app, brought to you by Golden Buffalo and drgnews.com.
Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
The Fieldhouse in Pierre is your premier spot to watch all the sports, from your local Govs and Lady Govs, as well as Buffs and Lady Buffs, all the way up to your favorite big league teams. Kick back and relax with a pizza, nachos, burgers, or one of our air-fried appetizers. Wash down the food with your pick from our array of premium beverages. Between the action, be sure to check out the unique and plentiful memorabilia throughout the building. We can't wait for you to come in and watch the games with us broadcast on liveticket.tv. The Fieldhouse in Pierre.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. American Bank and Trust.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Pierre community is through our Spirit Card program. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools and show hometown pride. Call or stop in today to get your own Spirit Card. Go Governors!
DMC Wear Parts is a proud South Dakota business providing high-quality wear parts for all makes and models of heavy equipment. We quote you direct from multiple manufacturers, cutting out the middleman and getting you better prices than the large dealers. We specialize in cutting edges for motor graders, loaders, snowplows, and more. We offer complete undercarriages for dozers, excavators, pavers, and skid steers, including rubber tracks. Click to visit dmcwearparts.com or call or text 605-840-8082.
At Wilbur Ellis, our forward-thinking approach to crop protection, nutrition, and seed development combines years of service and expertise to the latest technology wherever you are, whatever your needs. We offer seed sales, providing Integra, DeKalb, and NK seed, fertilizer and chemical application, which includes ground and air spray, and more. Much more. We're proud to sponsor all area sports and activities with locations in Miller, Highmore, and Blunt. Wilbur Ellis.
Dakota Antler is the biggest antler buyer in our region. Tony and Derek pay cash all year long for antlers and horns. Deer, elk, moose, and sheep can be cash in your pocket. They'll come to you too. Find them on Dakota Antlers LLC or online at dakotaantlers.com. You can also give them a call to set up an appointment. Call Derek at 605-360-3749 or Tony at 605-730-0108. Dakota Antler, a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities. Olson Plumbing in Pierre provides complete plumbing and drain cleaning services to commercial and residential customers. Olson Plumbing understands how the simple things in life are often the things we can't live without, and running water is the top of the list. Olson Plumbing offers 24/7 emergency services, and they can be at your location in under an hour in most cases. If you need help with your plumbing system, call Olson Plumbing 605-224-6436. Stay in a beautiful Black Hills vacation home, The Summit on Dancing Sky near Leeds, South Dakota, in the popular Powder House Pass development. It's a modern rustic design with over 5,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms, and 5 baths for you to enjoy. You'll get gorgeous views of the Terry Peak Mountain Range. There's a community pool to enjoy, and you're close to all the attractions like Deadwood, Sturgis, Spearfish, and a whole lot more. The Summit on Dancing Sky. Visit them at dancingsky.com.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Calling all high school seniors. Not sure what your next step is? Consider Dakota Wesleyan University's Learn and Earn program located in Pierre. Current students in the Learn and Earn program are thriving. That's because the Learn and Earn program is different. Take classes on a flexible schedule at the Capital City campus and intern with a Pierre area business for a paid work experience. Scholarships are available. Visit dwu.edu/Learn and Earn today.
Why am I so sore? There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder!
Yeah, that hurt. And there are epic moments.
Slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
Your flight at DenverAirConnection.com. The morning flight leaves at 8:20, allowing you to connect with the majority of continued flights. Avoid the crowds, enjoy no driving, and free parking when you fly from Pierre Regional Airport. 50 passenger jets and a 1-hour direct flight to Denver.
Welcome back to Riggs High Gym. Here ends our Wealth Partners Ameriprise Financial halftime break. Governors on top 46-21. to 29. I'm Brian Oakland. Other scores in boys basketball this afternoon. Mitchell has defeated Rapid City Central out west 72-48. Mitchell struggled against a struggling Stevens team to just a 6-point win last night, but they rolled it up on Central today. Stevens, by the way, tied with Huron late in the fourth quarter, make it 46-46. Sioux Falls, Jefferson, and Roosevelt playing a doubleheader in Sioux Falls. Later on, Yankton will host Douglas in the southeast. Jefferson and Roosevelt right now. The Jefferson girls leading 50-26 halfway through the fourth. Mitchell has beaten Rapid City Central and Rapid City Stevens with a win at Huron this afternoon in girls basketball. Underway in the second half, the Pierre Governors with the first possession. Opening throw-in, like the opening tip, is sponsored by Comtech in Pierre. Starting five out there, Kruger to Keenholz, good. Lincoln hits his first one of the second half. That's back-to-back threes. Going back to the final shot of the first half. Lincoln Keenholz now with 21 points. Here's Ethan Detterman on the floater in the lane, no good. And last touch by Ben Heisler as the rebound got tipped a couple of times, including once by Cam Phipps, the big man, underneath. Detterman having a tough game so far, nothing out of 6. Jacoby Merriman inbounds and a high leaping interception of the inbound. Mayer to Keenholz. Always thought he was going to jam one down, but he lays it up and in with the right hand on the left side. Pierre leading by 22 for the first 5 of the second half, 51-29. Merriman to the Tiger bench side. There's Detterman. Good drive this time. Ethan Detterman is off the schneid. He's got his first 2 of the game. 51-31, first minute gone here in the third period. Tigers into trapping defense. Now they induce a steal taken away by Detterman against Mayer. Mayer with the bump will commit the foul. Detterman hits the deck. He'll go to the free throw line. Well, the Governors so far off to a 5-2 start in the third period, but that last defensive effort by Harrisburg to get this steal, a big indication of what they're going to be trying to do defensively. I think they started to trap quite a bit more. Detterman's going to take a free throw. Maybe Brianna Kuzler sensing the same thing. First free throw, I should say, missed. Kuzler takes a timeout. First one taken here by the Governors. A Coca-Cola break in the action. Back to the free throw line after a 30-second timeout when we come back with more Pierre Governor basketball.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
In today's
Ringside Jim, back to the free throw line with Ethan Detterman. Pierre Governor basketball brought to you by your Pierre Sports marketing partners, including Bank West and Beck Motors, Dakota Storm Roofing, Brittany Shufflebine Agency, Dairy Queen, and Capital City Motors in Pierre. Second free throw good for Detterman. Governors lead by 19, 51-32. Out of that first timeout called by Pierre on the day. Underneath, it's Keenholz, easy, up and in, fed by Jackson Edmond. Lincoln Keenholz was 7 in the quarter, all 7 for the Govs. In fact, as he continues to run it up, he's got a quarter of a century on the board already. 25 points for Lincoln. Last night, really tough ball game for Keenholz. Struggled mightily from the free throw line in particular. Looked like mentally he just wasn't quite in it. Today, all things are good. As far as the Governor's top player is concerned, here's a blocked shot by Heisler of Ethan Detterman. First block of the game for the Govs. Jacoby Merriman inbounds. Here's Braden Van Bakkern in and out from the corner for 3. It's no good. That one halfway down, but it didn't feel like going all the way. Here's Keenholz. Mayer, right side, baseline. Heisler, good. The Governor offense continues to roll. Shots are falling today. 55-32. We're just under 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Merriman on a tough drive. Nicely done. Hang time. It's up and good. 18 points for Jacoby Merriman. Keenholz brings it right to left across the timeline now. Keenholz, Mayer, Kruger, Edmond, Heisler. Starting 5 in there for the Governors. Starting 5 countering for Harrisburg as well. Edmond inside the high post. Shot is up, a little too strong. Edmond not having his greatest offensive day scoring-wise, but again, the stats are there elsewhere. Kick out from Merriman to 23, Maxwell Knutson. Shot won't go from long range. Keenholz with a rebound, and he gets it across the timeline. 5-5 to play third quarter. 55-34. Kruger to Edmond. Puts it on the floor. Backs in against Knutson. Little contact there. Knutson couldn't sell a charge. Edmond will put it up and in. Wasn't quite a sell. He didn't flop, but he didn't go down either. Officials let him play on that one. 4:40 to play. Van Bakken will try from the other corner. It's short, and Heisler tips the rebound to himself off the miss. Good physical board there for Ben Heisler. Govs looking for more, leading by 23, 57-34. Edmond faced up by Knutson, finds Keenholz on the cut. He'll kick it back to Kruger. Now driving. Now Keenholz in the corner. Heisler spotting up. 3-ball, good. Ben Heisler hits his second 3 of the day. 60-34. The way the Govs are hitting threes today is kind of like Aberdeen Central Tuesday night. Merriman high off the glass. Boy, this guy knows how to find the spot. Whether it's off the glass or just in the hoop, he's got 20 points. He's a scoring threat no matter who he'd be playing. There's a reverse. No good for Heisler. Pretty move, but he'll have to get his points from the free throw line this time. Foul with a slap on the head from Ethan Detterman. Or, no, it'd be 33. Camden Phipps called for the foul. 2 shots coming. Heisler hits the first one. First substitutions in the second half. Edmond checks out. Christian Bush is in. Carson Aharts is in for Brecken Kruger. And Camden Phipps, Max Knutson checking out for the Tigers. Detterman joins them. Parker Stansberry, one of them in there. Heisler goes 2 for 2 at the stripe. He's got his scoring tally up to 18 now after scoring 19 last night. Braden Feedley in there. Parker Stansberry. Also number 20, Maddox Plack, a 6'3 junior on for the first time for the Tigers today. Pass thrown off of the foot and out of bounds from Ben Heisler. Tigers will inbound from the corner. Starters staying in there are Jacoby Merriman and Braden Van Bakken. For Harrisburg, the inbound quickly to Merriman. Hang time. Oh, a spinning dipsy-do with a left hand up and in. Another pretty basket for Jacoby Merriman. Feedley cuts into the pass. Merriman takes it away. He'll take it the distance for the lay-in. 8 points in the quarter for Merriman. Give Feedley the steal for tipping that pass. Harrisburg with a bit of a flurry, but they're still down by 22, 62-40. We're under 3 minutes to play, quarter 3. Here at Riggs High Gym, Heisler, top of the key with it from Mayer, gives it back near the Governor bench. Mayer to Heisler, open again. This one won't go. Keenholz with a long rebound. Offensively, though, he gets undercut, and he's called for a travel. Right there, Braden Van Bakken trying to help him up. I think when he heard the whistle, he's probably thinking, well, he got me on a foul, but tough break there for the Governors. We'll give Keenholz the offensive rebound, but the Governors will add another turnover. 62-40, our score. And now Mayer looks for the steal. He's got it. The layup the other way. Can't get it to go. And right there is Stansberry for the rebound. Jacob Mayer couldn't get that one on the left side. Harrisburg the other way, left to right. In their home whites today as the Governors are blacking out cancer at Riggs High Gym. There's a nice drive and a reverse from the baseline left to right for Braden Van Bakken. Now it's a 20-point Governor lead, 62-42. 2 minutes to play here in the third. Governors will play it patiently here. Keenholz will start it to Heisler up top. Looking to drive. Ooh, almost a travel there. He gets it in a bounce pass back to Keenholz. Now Christian Bush inside the arc will rain one home. Bush's first bucket of the day, 64-42. That one from about 17. Feedley picks up the dribble. Left side with it, down to the wing. Stansberry back to Feedley. They'll swing it around the other way, near side. Merriman to Feedley again. Pass almost tipped by Keenholz, but Van Bokeren gets it. Here's Merriman again. And looking to get around Aharts, but too much of the body here from Carson Aharts, and that'll be a foul, his first. Second team foul for the Governors, second half. Cade Kaiser checking in. Jacob Mayer gets his first break since halftime. Heisler and Keenholz, the only starters left in there. Bush, Aharts, and Kaiser joining them, and a foul on the baseline. Little shove from Christian Bush. That'll be his second personal. Team foul number 3. Now Heisler will get a break, and Jackson Edmond checking back in. Heisler's had another great ball game. 18 points and counting. He has 7 so far here in the second half. Feedley trying to inbound, needs some help. He gets it to Ian Jordan, the 6'3 senior, who's back in. Here's Van Bokeren, back to Merriman. Inside the paint, Feedley kind of in no man's land. Kaiser had a tip of the pass, but Merriman collects it, and he'll drive and score. Floater in the lane, good, and Jacoby Merriman continues to put the points up on the board. He now takes over the game-high honors with 26. Lincoln Keenholz has 25. Edmonds' entry pass, he's fouled from behind by Merriman, who picks up his first personal. 64-44. Governors led by 17 at the half. They lead by 20 here. They've led by as many as, I believe, 25. Kind of lost track at one point there and earlier here in the quarter. Keenholz will bring it right side. Gets it back up top to Aharts. Now Kaiser bounces one in. High post. Edmonds. Spin move. Right-hand jump hook. No good. Keenholz will keep it alive. That one didn't draw iron. The shot clock still running. Down to 10 now. Aharts. Open. 3. Good! Carson Aharts with his second triple. 67-44. Van Bokeren. No time to shoot here. Aharts ran him down. Van Bokeren on the baseline. There's a foul, but it's on the floor. Pretty reverse was made, but this will be Carson Aharts. Nope, Jackson Edmond. That's his third. We're well into the third period. In fact, just 18 seconds to go, but Edmond will be declared in foul trouble now. Shot clock off for the Tigers as they'll take it back. Fieldy got it in. They get it back, and a foul called here to deny a three-point shot that would have been made by Merriman there, but Bush is trying to fight through a screen meanwhile, and he has 3 now. He'll stay in there with 14 seconds to play. A left side of the key underneath throw-in. Fieldy to Merriman. They get it back. They're going to run the same play out of the inbound, but back comes Van Bokeren. He crossed over and drives the left side of the lane. Layup up and in. Pierre's got 5 seconds. Down to 3 and 2. Bush can't save it. Actually, a Keenholz pass through the hands of Brecken Kruger, and it's out of bounds. Turnover number 10 for the Governors. Only 0.6 of a second left. Harrisburg won't have a lot of time, and that shot shouldn't count, although a good heave there for Braden Fieldy. Another good period, but the Tigers closed with a bit of a flurry, but on that third quarter scoreboard from Gales Gas Service, the Governors lead 67-46 over the Harrisburg Tigers scoreboard from Gales Gas in Pierre. Governor Sports Partners, Pierre Sports Marketing Partners helping us out, becoming your official voice of the Governors, and they include all-around graphics in Pierre, American Bank and Trust, Anderson Rumstead.
You need a proactive mortgage lender who can guide you through every turn of the process, from your loan application all the way to closing. Jessica Jonkuk with First National Bank in Pierre is dedicated to providing that level of service to her customers and making your home purchasing dreams a reality. Call Jessica today at 605-201-5254 or visit firstnationalbanks.com to learn more. First National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field, give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
Played extremely well so far today. Is this their best game of the season? I don't know, but given the circumstances and how they've been reeling and been having difficulty putting teams away, so far, so good in this one. A 21-17 advantage in the third period. Now 67-46. Govs on top. We go to the fourth. Tigers with the opening possession, however, on the arrow. As Braden Van Bokeren gets it to Jacoby Merriman. Now Braden Feedley, near side right, hounded by Mayer, as he tends to do. Maddox Plack in there had a hand on the ball. Here's Van Bokeren open for three. Can't get it to go. Keno's had it knocked away from him by Ian Jordan. It's Plack in the lane, up and good with the offensive rebound and the putback. Ian Jordan kept that one alive. Maddox Plack with his first bucket. Here's Kruger looking for three. He's got it. Brecken Kruger, 3 for 3 from distance here. Now Keno's will take a steal away. Challenging two Tigers. Shots up and good from the lane. Suddenly a 5-point flurry for the Governors, and they lead by 24 again. First minute gone, fourth quarter, 72-48. Here's Merriman. The high post. Mayer will pick up a cheap foul here, trying to reach in. That'll be his third personal. Detterman will check back in. Ian Jordan out. I didn't get a chance to talk to Coach Scott Langrock of the Tigers here today, as different circumstances, no basketball prior to this one. But I remember talking to him last year, and he had a lot of concerns when his team played the Governors. Platt gets another bucket here, fed by Braden Fieldy. But I think today is the kind of game that maybe Coach Langrock was a little concerned about when we talked to him last year. Today, it's happening. There's a steal, by the way, again from Fieldy. Out of time to go, too. 6:23 to play, a 60-second Coca-Cola timeout, 72-52. Governors on River 92.7.
This fall, take
Fisher Brown's and Associates in Pierre.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety. River 92.7, KGFX FM, Pierre. Eyes on the road, not on your phone.
Back out of the timeout, the Governors getting some pressure from the Tigers, and Harrisburg gets a steal taken away, but a three-pointer from the corner missed by Detterman. He comes back, however, takes a steal back from Jackson Edmond. Now Merriman will drive and score. Rebound to Keenholz here. 1-2-2 on the pressure here. Here comes a steal. This one taken away and laid up and in by Maxwell Knutson. Another timeout is necessitated by the Pierre Governors. 72-56. A 20-plus point lead has been dwindled down to 16. 5:40 to play, 30-second Coca-Cola break. We're back. This is Governor Basketball.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Congratulations. 72-56. Welcome back to Riggs High Gym. Governors have to kind of get some things going against a upstart Harrisburg defensive effort. This pressure is forced back-to-back-to-back turnovers to back as a fourth one taken away. Detterman gets a steal here. Harrisburg looking for more return offense. Detterman has to get it back to Van Bakern. He'll get it inside Maddox Plack, and an offensive foul will be called here. Plack lowered the shoulder just a bit, pushing Jackson Edmond off the block. Maddox Plack has played well in the second half. Didn't play in the first half, but he'll pick up his first personal. Turnover number 9 for Harrisburg. Some of these passes by the Governors have just been too soft, too slow. Now they'll break the pressure. Edmond will spin around. He'll be reached in on from behind by Braden Van Bakern. Personal foul number 3 for Van Bakern. That comes with 5:11 to play. That's team foul number 4 for the Tigers. The Governors have 6, so Harrisburg is in the bonus, the 1-and-1 bonus, when the Governors commit another foul. Keenholz will inbound to Edmond, posts up, gets it back, now back out to Edmond, fakes the 3. Govs will play more patiently. Here is Keenholz again, left wing. Kruger back to Heisler in front of the Governor bench. Cade Kaiser is in there for Mayer. The only non-starter in there right now for the Govs. Edmond tries to force one back to Kaiser on the cut. Detterman gets a takeaway and a steal. Harrisburg the other way. Feed by Knutson. Braden Van Bakern scores a 14-point lead. That's 20. That is 8 in a row scored by Harrisburg now, 72-58. Pierce still leading. Kruger with it. Brecken looking back down to the corner, gets it to Kaiser. Harrisburg defense still very good right now. Kruger will drive, and he'll take a push. Maddox Plack. Detterman got up there, tried to block. He may have blocked the shot, but Kruger will go to the free throw line. It's Maddox Plack's 3rd personal foul. It was a great drive, strong move by Brecken Kruger. Just 6'1", but he can get up there and sky with the best of them. Kruger swishes the first of 2. Don't get a lot of free throw opportunities from Brecken Kruger. A very good shooter at that. From that spot, he's 2 for 2. Brecken with 11. 3 threes and a couple of singles. 74-58. That's a much-needed scoring output for the Governors. They lead by 16. 4:10 to play, 4th quarter. Here's Detterman, 4-3, short. Keenholz will catch it in the paint. Detterman 0 for 4 from long range. Just 1 field goal. Push from behind here, and this will be on Max Knutson. Defending the entry pass against Edmond. Knutson's 2nd personal. Team foul number 6. So after this throw-in, both teams are in the bonus from here on in. 3:58 to play. Kruger lobs it back to Edmond. Over pursuit. Jackson will slam it down with one hand. Slam Central Station finally today at Riggs High Gym. 76-58, 4 straight for the Governors. And that was offered up for Edmond by over pursuit from Maxwell Knutson. Max has a drive now. He wants the answer. He couldn't get up high enough, but he will lay it up and in. Good play for Maxwell Knutson. 3.5 to go here in the 4th. 76-60. Keenholz's pass is tipped back to him. He gets it back. Down to Kruger in the corner. No good. Heisler went up for a rebound. Knutson tips it, and right off the chin of Ben Heisler and out of bounds. Kruger's first miss from long range. His first miss of any kind of shot today. That one rattled in and out. 76-60, 3:15 counting down. Van Bakern wants 3, won't get it. Keenholz with a high, one-armed rebound. Keenholz will start it up. Kruger, left side to Edmond. Middle of the paint, left side. Jackson fakes, nowhere to go. Back to Kaiser. Now Kruger inside Heisler. Lost it going up. That'll be a turnover. Governor fans want a foul. Here's Van Bakker, an offensive foul. Cade Kaiser got down there. I'm not going to say he was completely set, but what Max Knutson did, he just made a strong move, but he didn't expect there to be defense. He wanted to go up. He put it on the floor, but his momentum kept him going forward. He did lower the shoulder. And it's an offensive foul, his third. Possession foul, no free throws. 2:37 to go. The Govs looking to add to a 16-point lead. Merriman picks the pocket of Keenholz, but it's out of bounds underneath. No change of possession. Pierre has 23 on the shot clock. Knutson will check out. Cody Brown, a 6'2 senior, checks in for the first time for the Tigers. 76-60. 2.5 minutes to go. Kruger out top to Heisler. Back to Brecken Kruger. Looking to lob inside Edmond. Hacked. And he'll go to the free throw line. Foul here will go to Feedley. Nope, it's Plack. Maddox Plack with his fourth personal. Team foul number 8, but in the act of shooting, this will be a 2-shot opportunity for Jackson Edmond. 2:21 to play. Free throws here for the Governors. Governor basketball brought to you by our Pierre Sports marketing sponsors, including Avera Orthopedics, Rinky Gray Wealth Management, Overhead Door, Kruger Contracting, Century Business Products, and our friends and video partners from Live Ticket. Pierre Sports marketing sponsors. 2 for 2 for Jackson Edmond at the free throw line. Lead grows to 18, 78-60. Maddox Plack will check out, and Scott Langrock's going to start putting some new people in here. Connor Coleman, a 6'6 senior, checks in. Also number 10, Braxton Kusler. We got a Kusler sighting, 6'1 junior. As we mentioned earlier, younger brother of head coach Brianna. He's got the pass here. Kusler drives. He'll kick it back out. This is Titan Tryon. Great receiver for the Tigers, but a three-point shooter that doesn't work. And the rebound is saved into the hands of Lincoln Keenholz. Now Brianna Kusler will empty her bench. Standing ovation for the Governors. It's been tough to finish victories so far here this past week and a half, but they've got a 78-60 wire-to-wire lead going so far. 2:06 to play. And let's meet some new Governors. Carson Aharts, Christian Bush are in there. They've had minutes in this game. Here's Dawson Getz with it on the dribble, left side. Josh Switzer, the senior, also Miles Doyle, the 6'2 junior. He's got it now down to the left corner. Doyle to Aharts. Good for the JVs to get some action. They didn't have a game today. Spin move, Bush, left-hander off the right block, up no good. And the rebound collected by Connor Coleman. Harrisburg with it. Tryon, left side to right. Here's Colin Coleman, a fellow 6'6 senior, assuming twins with Connor. Colin backing in, turnaround, right-handed shot in the paint, no good. Just off the mark. Aharts with the rebound. 1:15 to play. Stay tuned for our postgame, our Family Dental postgame. Finally, a chance to talk to a winning and presumably happy head coach, Brianna Kusler. They did win by 30 at Douglas last Saturday. Doyle's pass tipped. Aharts collects it, though. He'll get a high screen, but he'll go against it. Aharts drives right side. Nowhere to go. Back to Bush. 3-ball. No good. Too strong. Rebound and has it. An offensive keep alive. The Governors can run some more clock. The Governor fans start to come to their feet once again. 40 seconds to play. Here we'll get a big win against a very quality opponent here, and we've got contact on the floor. Connor Coleman will impede the progress of Dawson Getz, and Dawson will go to the free throw line. Coleman's first personal. Dawson Getz, the 6'1 sophomore, good shooter. And the first one is up and good. That was a 1-and-1, so the front end earns him another. One guy I haven't seen today, Luke Olson, 5'8 sophomore, who had some big minutes last night. Not sure if he is on the bench here today. 2 for 2 for Getz. and a 20-point lead once again for the Governors, 80-60. Excellent offensive output for the Govs. Here's Coleman for two. A long one. Getz will rebound. A little too strong there. Governors with 15 seconds. Don't need to shoot. Governors going to finish a tough stretch here with a quality victory over the Harrisburg Tigers. Standing ovation. Your final score on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard. Pierre 80. And the Harrisburg Tigers 60. Governors improve to 8-5 on the season. Harrisburg will fall to 7-6. Excellent win for the Govs. The scoreboard is brought to you by Gales Gas Service in Pierre. Use their budget plan and keep full service to stay warm all winter long with Gales Gas Service in Pierre. Lots of good things to talk about coming up in our Family Dental post game, which will begin in 3 minutes. Family Dental with offices in Pierre and Gettysburg. Chat with the head coach, Brianna Kusler. Big plays of the game. Sponsored by Hermanson Endodontics. We've got your Cowboy Country Store's player of the game, and that's going to be a tough choice. Coming up, all in our Family Dental post game in 3 minutes. This right here is more like it. This is Governor Basketball on River 92.7, your official voice of the Governors, and our website too, drgnews.com.
The team at Family Dental in Pierre and Gettysburg are devoted to spending time with each patient to answer all questions and address any concerns that arise. Family Dental wants all their current and future patients to feel welcome and comfortable and to have the healthiest, best-looking smile possible. They can take care of all your family's dental needs with cleanings, checkups, implants, same-day crowns, and many other dental services. Dr. Ryan Jensen welcomes new patients. Family Dental in Pierre and Gettysburg, caring for all your family's dental needs.
Have you found yourself worrying about inflation and market volatility? Considering what should I do? Can I do anything? Am I going to be okay? The Ranky Gray team has been coaching their clients through these tumultuous times for over 35 years. Let us discover what easy, time-tested adjustments can be made for you. For a free second opinion, our team can be reached at 605-224-5959. Let's start today.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Ranky Gray Wealth Management are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Happy New Year from everyone at Beck Motor Company in Pierre. If getting yourself into a new reliable vehicle is one of your New Year's goals, check us out. We have new vehicles arriving daily and work hard to keep a strong selection of used on the lot. And with all vehicle purchases, get a certificate for a free light detail. Beck-Motors.com.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building, the garage doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino from the App Store or Google Play. It only takes a moment, so you'll have it to replay this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play.
Well, a great afternoon for the Pierre Governors, and let's be honest, I mean, this is a tough travel day for the Harrisburg Tigers. Winter weather gets in the way. They change the routine. No JV game, no freshman games, no sophomore games. It was just a varsity only affair here at Riggs High Gym. Granted, that's what you're going to have to do, as Coach Kuzler mentioned last night, when you play in the Sodax 16. You got to come out and be ready to play. Certainly for the road team, that's going to be a little tougher to do. I think if if the routine were fulfilled, who knows? Harrisburg might have maybe got off to a bit of a better start, but I can't imagine the Pierre Governors playing a better game than what they did today. They scored the first 16 points of this ball game, and they were challenged in the second period early on. Pierre led 23-11 at the end of one. Harrisburg hit a couple of threes to close that gap to 23-17 in early second quarter. And, a 16-point start dwindled down to 6. But the Governors got it going again. In fact, built that lead to 17 at halftime, 46-29, outscoring the Tigers 23-18. And then in the third quarter, Governors poured it on more, 21-17 advantage. They extended the lead to 21, had it up to about 25 at one point. Then Harrisburg got that defense going, changed things up. The Governors had to adjust. And adjust they did, and they hold them off and extend that lead back to a 20-point final margin, 80-60. Much needed win for the Governors. When we get a chance to talk to Brianna Kuzler about this, is much needed a good way to put this one? I think it's been a difficult week with the 3 losses in the last 4 games. Every one of them could very much have been a victory. Last night there was some disappointment, but sometimes the best remedy for a tough loss is to turn right around and play again. You guys showed from start to finish that this was a good day for the Governors.
We challenged them last night, all individually, to come together. It's a collective effort, and I think everybody did their job tonight, and we were much better prepared for this afternoon contest here. And that sort of a response, and we're confident in the competitors that we have, and now we need to continue to build on this. Credit Harrisburg for making some runs. We got out hot early, and then they made some runs of their own. We had to weather the storms that we knew would be coming, but then I'm really proud of our guys' effort and just ultimately putting it away. And we didn't want to make it a game toward the end there, and Harrisburg amped up their defense and really did just that. They challenged us in the full court, and it exposed some areas that we do need to continue to work on, and not rushing things, allowing things to come to us. But ultimately, you go from the start to finish. I thought we were engaged. I thought we were prepared. I thought that everybody stepped up and did their job.
This is a team that comes in, Harrisburg, and they've got the ability to really get hot from the outside. Today, you were able to kind of negate that, and whether they just didn't have a good day shooting or whatever the case. But you know what? The Pierre Governors are pretty good from outside when they get their opportunities. 11 of 17 threes. I'll take that.
Absolutely. Yes.
And more good ball movement, too. 18 assists in my stat sheet, and this is more of what makes you feel comfortable, I'm sure, as a coach, even though there were some adjustment moments that you had to make. But what was it like to get that offense just really clicking, and which something that we just didn't see last night? It was a completely different game than the way I felt last night.
It was. And at the end, afterward in the locker room, I walked in and I said, everybody just take a deep breath and just release that. I think that we've all been so uptight, me included. And this was a good reminder. We're playing a game, and it, win, lose, we're all competitors. We always want to be winning, and it's easy to get really uptight and start to dwell on some of the negative things. And I thought today was just really positive, and it started with the run that our starters gave us, and we talked in pregame about the tempo and making sure that every single time down we want to be pushing, and it might not result in something every single time, but just that wear and tear, and having to acknowledge us in the full court is something, and them retreating defensively is something that we feel like is in the long game is gonna benefit us. So I thought that we really kickstarted, and then everybody that came off the bench tonight was prepared. They did their job, and we were ready to go.
the rhythm in the offense here and transition or what have you. I mean, it just again, that's one of the things that felt good to me. It reminds me of the Rapid City Central game. I wasn't at the winter game, but I know that was kind of the same feel. But to me, winner, a Class A opponent, very good. Rapid City Central has a winning record coming into today, but this Harrisburg team, to me, a little bit different opponent. And I guess the way I'm feeling is this the best game you played so far this year?
I think it is. I mean, from start to finish, this is probably the most complete game where they came back with a response in the second half there, forced us to another little gut check there, and weathered that storm because we're not going to see the blowouts anymore. I don't think as with moving forward with the opponents that we have, and it's AA basketball, and it's going to be a dogfight every single night. And I thought that the way that we responded, we called a timeout, kind of got things organized there, and everybody I saw on the floor are just communicating with one another, making those adjustments, and that's really what we're striving for right now, is that player-led culture of where they're confident enough to go to one another and help each other out, because sometimes you see things differently on the floor than what it is from the bench and stuff, and just making sure that we're communicating across the board. And I thought everybody was in, and that collective effort was there tonight.
I want to ask you about Lincoln Kenols here today. Last night, it was a game that showed that, as great as he is in whatever he competes in, he is human. He didn't have a great ball game last night, struggled, I think, even mentally in the game, but today he was back to being Lincoln, and really great ball game, and his shooting percentage was outstanding, 27 points, became that leader again. What's it like to have, I get to ask Coach Steele this all the time on the football broadcast, but for you as a basketball coach, what's it like to have him when things are going well like this?
Last night you were spot on. It just wasn't he wasn't connecting as well as he normally does, and he is human, and that's all of these kids, and it's a good reminder that
he's a teenager.
Yes, absolutely.
Still,
and these kids, they're out there competing so hard, and they're not doing anything. Nobody's trying to make a mistake out there, and it's so that response. But we got back to work this morning. You could tell he was super engaged. They all were. And today I really felt like he did what we had asked him to do, getting some of his teammates involved, getting that good ball reversal, which then created some, I say simple action, but I mean, it's hard what he does a lot. When he attacks the rim, some of those finishes there, that's really difficult to do. The level of difficulty, he makes it look pretty effortless, and that's a lot of our kids. But at the same time, that's what these competitors do is they respond. They're not going to continue they know that they can battle out of anything. And I think that's what we saw tonight, and the response for all of our kids from the last week. It's been a tough week for everybody. And I think this is a mood shifter, certainly, and I'm really proud of everybody's effort.
Well, I'd love to see it as a turning point of the season. And, another thing that I like to see, in addition to great shooting that we saw today, great attacking of the basket, but you got great post play, I think, too. Edmund kind of got held in check, but Ben Heisler, when he gets in there, and even if he's double teamed, he's always got his mind on scoring, and just another weapon and a great guy to have out there. Great weekend for Ben offensively.
Absolutely. And he continues to add to his repertoire and be able to score in multiple ways. And Jackson, although on the stat sheet, he's not necessarily filling up the points. He's doing a lot of other things for us, rebounding, he's assisting for us. And that's really, in a game like this where we're scoring 80 points, what did he have? 5, 7, something like that.
9.
Yeah, okay, 9. So sorry, Jackson. But he's getting people involved. Quiet 9, but he's getting people involved, and when we are scoring like that, and he's 18 assists, that's awesome. We're getting everybody going, and that's what we're going to need, and that's what's going to give us an advantage against opponents is the depth and the experience that we have in all of our positions.
Good, and he had 7 assists out of those 18 as well, so that is the type of thing he can do. The other thing I really thought today, of course, you're not going to see it here, but there's a lot of good intangibles that we saw today. I think just to throw guys out there, Jacob Mayer, Cade Kaiser, I think Carson Ahart's played maybe his most quality minute game in the last few weeks or something like that, but it's a good intangible game here today.
Absolutely. And that's something that we've talked about in the locker room about, regardless of what you're bringing to the stat sheet, we all have to have that effort. And I mean, we got to be busting butt from the start of the game to the end of the game, regardless of if we go to double overtime, single overtime, whatever it is. Thankfully today we were just regulation. But I thought that, everybody, it was the balls rolling on the floor. We're getting the deflections that we need. We're making the extra pass. At times we do get a little bit sloppy too when we get rushed. And again, that's something that is great for us to be able to continue to work on. We weren't perfect, but we're striving for that perfection.
But for the second time this week, you're over 60% shooting, I think. So Yankton Bucks are up next down there. Long road trip on a school night, Thursday night. And that's a good team. Another good test. What do you know about the Bucks?
They're very athletic. Anytime you have Rikens on the floor, it's going to be a dogfight. They've got motors that don't stop. And so they end up creating a lot for themselves, for their teammates. And it'll be a dogfight down there. They give everybody a run that they've played. They're right in every single game. So we've got to be prepared for them to give us everything that they've got on Thursday night. But it'll be nice to get in, have a few days of practice here, fine tune and prepare then for that Thursday.
Coach, we're looking forward to it. We'll see you Thursday. All right.
You.
Job well done by the Governors today, 80-60. They defeat the Harrisburg Tigers here today. Got plenty more coming up on our Family Dental post game. Let's take another 3-minute timeout. We're back with more from Riggs High Gym. This is Governor Basketball.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to dakotastormroofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
Your cancer care should be as unique as you are. At Avera Breast Center, our team of experts create a treatment plan that will work best for your type of cancer, using the latest screening, radiation, and surgical techniques. You also have access to holistic approaches to help with side effects, and a 24/7 call center for answers to your cancer questions when you need them. Learn more at avera.org/breast or by calling 855-697-2592.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Capital City Ford, Lincoln, Toyota, and Pierre is here for you. They make it easy when looking for a new vehicle, getting all available vehicle information so you can spend less time researching and more time enjoying your purchase. Shop their extensive inventory from home at CapitalCityFordToyota.com or stop into Capital City Ford, Lincoln, Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Count on them for your service needs with convenient scheduling and in-stock parts. Capital City Ford, Lincoln, Toyota in Pierre. 605-224-7378.
Do you love watching high school sports but find yourself wanting to be more involved? Live Ticket TV has the solution for you. They're looking for production managers to assist for this school year. Duties include the management of equipment as well as basic technological understanding. But don't stress. Paid training will be provided. Part-time wages start at $20 per hour. Call 833-605-LIVE extension 2. That's 833-605-5483 extension 2 and punch your ticket to joining one of the fastest growing companies in South Dakota.
Hey, DQ fans, January means a different Blizzard of the Month and 5 more reasons to take a trip to DQ. Meet the Reese's Take 5 Blizzard Treat. They fit Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, sweet caramel toppings, salty peanuts, and crunchy pretzels into every soft serve packed spoonful. I'll admit, I got hungry just reading that out loud. I mean, a Blizzard Treat and Reese's Take 5 together, best year ever. Try the Reese's Take 5 Blizzard Treat, only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Welcome back here at Riggs High Gym. Our Family Dental postgame continues an excellent day for the Governors and an 80-60 victory over the Harrisburg Tigers. 9 players in the scoring column, but once again, here are the shooting stats. Pierre, 19 of 28 in the first half, 12 of 19 in the second half. That's 21 out of 47 on the game. And that's pretty good. As I'm adding this up, I'm missing 31. There we go. It's 31 out of 47. Yeah, Riggs High math kind of went away there from time to time. Great effort on the floor, not only from inside, but especially from outside the arc. They're 11 out of 17. And a good day at the free throw stripe as well. Pierre hits on 9 out of 10. 4 different players in this game got to the free throw line today. And 9 out of 10 collectively. So excellent job by the Governors. Lincoln Keenholz will lead the way with 27 points. And not only that, and again, we talked about his struggles last night, but he was 3 for 3 from outside the arc, and he was 9 out of 10 from inside the arc. That's a pretty good ball game for Lincoln Keenholz after struggling against O'Gorman last night. Ben Heisler didn't struggle last night. He didn't struggle today either. 19 last night. He gets 18 more today, and a great ball game. Brecken Kruger with 11 points, one of his higher totals of the season. That included 3 threes, 2 of which came in the opening 16-0 run. Jackson Edmond with 9 points. Other stats are there as well. Carson Aharts with a couple of long ones, 6 points off the bench. Jacob Mayer with a 3-pointer. Cade Kaiser off the bench with 2. Christian Bush with 2. And Dawson Getz in late moments gets in there, the 6'1 sophomore, 2 for 2 from the free throw line as well. 80 on the board for the Governors. In regulation, their season high of the season. Of course, they had 82 in a 2-overtime loss at Aberdeen this past Tuesday. For Harrisburg, they shoot the ball pretty well. In fact, 52% unofficially, 26 of 50 overall, including 15 out of 26 in the second half. But sometimes it is a basketball cliche, but I think it fits for the Tigers in this one. Their schedule this year, I'm sure they have had hot nights from long range. Today, just 5 out of 20. Yeah, maybe live by the 3 and die by the 3. But that's not necessarily the case for Harrisburg. They had a lot of 2-point baskets, and especially from Jacoby Merriman, a 6'4 junior who is a great player. 28 points in this one. His shooting percentage, in fact, he had a couple of threes, a couple of free throws in there, but you take off those 8 points. He's got 10 out of 12 field goals from inside the arc. And he's another one that creates a lot of offense, not just for himself, but for teammates as well. 28 for Merriman is game high honors, ahead of 27 from Lincoln Keenholz for the Govs. Brayden Van Bokeren with a couple of threes. He'll finish with 14 points, but only 2 double-figure scores. Max Knutson with 9, the best of the rest for Harrisburg. 4 points off the bench from Maddox Plack, who played physically today off the bench in that second half. Tough day for Ethan Detterman. He'll finish with just 3. Camden Phipps has 2 for Harrisburg. 80-60, our final score. Pierre again, 8-5 now on the season. Harrisburg falls to 7-6. Rebounding wise, and this is an impressive stat too, Governors with 25 rebounds. The Tigers on my sheet, only 10 rebounds. And that has a lot to do with the success of the shooting of the basketball by the Pierre Governors. Just 10 rebounds in this one. 3 of them were offensive for the Tigers. 6 offensive boards for the Governors. Keenholz pulls down 11 to lead Pierre in this one. Heisler and Edmond, good support there as well. Governors did turn the ball over a bit, 17 turnovers. You can credit the Harrisburg defense in this one. Hard to believe they gave away 17 possessions, but did have 10 of them on the return by the Tigers. And again, those 18 assists, that after 21 on my stat sheet, 22 on Coach Kuzler's official stats from Tuesday night. Last night, not so good, but 18 dishes of the Rock. Jackson Edmond had 7 of those, as we mentioned earlier, and Keenholz and Mayer with 4 apiece. Jacob Mayer getting in on the distribution side of things there as well. Had 10 assists for Harrisburg as they move the ball pretty well also. But 80-60, can't say enough about this one. 0 ties, 0 lead changes. That after the Governors scored the first 16 in the game. That's the recap. We've got other business to take care of. Another 3-minute timeout in our Family Dental post game. And up next, it'll be the big plays of the game, sponsored by Hermanson Endodontics. That after a 3-minute timeout. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball.
Do you dream of a custom home built within your budget and done on time? Kruger Contracting can make that dream a reality. They're a trusted home builder since 2003, and they're going to be upfront and open about cost and transparent about where your money is going when it comes to your new home. Their skilled crew will manage construction of your new home from start to finish. They're located in Pierre and can build your home in Pierre, Fort Pierre, or the surrounding area. Call 605-222-2523. Visit KrugerContracting.com or find Kruger Contracting on Facebook.
Century Business Products is a proud supporter of South Dakota High School athletics and proud to provide the most reliable Kyocera copiers and printers to schools and businesses in the area, all backed by their 5-time nationally awarded Kyocera servicing team. Are you looking to control color cost? Looking to reduce printers? Are you looking for more efficient ways to scan documents? Or maybe you'd like to become more paperless? Look no further than Century Business Products. Call 800-529-1950 and see how they're powering business technology.
Smart grocery shopping takes a little bit of TLC. Lynn's Dakota Mart in Pierre is thrifty, local, and convenient. Lynn's Dakota Mart prides itself on their fresh produce, high-quality meats, and bakery goods. Grab some Caribou coffee while you shop, too. Lynn's Dakota Mart features a nice selection of beer, wines, and liquor. Stop at Dakota Mart Gas and save up to 20 cents per gallon every day. Take care of your prescription needs at Lynn's Dakota Mart Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Thrifty, local, convenient. Lynn's Dakota Mart in Pierre, your hometown neighborhood market.
Tackle your questions about purchasing your home with someone that has a passion for success. Hi, I'm Sean Lewis, Mortgage Loan Officer with American Bank and Trust. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, I will help coach you through every step of your American dream. I will keep you informed through the entire buying process and help you find the best product for your home goals. Send me an email, give me a call, or visit me at our Pierre location and get started with your American dream. Member, FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's time to book your flights from Pierre Regional Airport through United.com or American Airlines. If traveling to Denver, schedule your flight at DenverAirConnection.com. The morning flight leaves at 8:20, allowing you to connect with the majority of continued flights. Avoid the crowds. Enjoy no driving and free parking when you fly from Pierre Regional Airport. 50 passenger jets and a 1-hour direct flight to Denver.
Pierre Regional Airport, scared to drive.
Quality comes first at Hermanson Endodontics. Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics strives to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but also provides the best possible outcome. They do this by effective and timely communication with your dentist and preserving as much of the tooth as possible using state-of-the-art 3-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics in Pierre.
Back at Ringside Gym, which is starting to empty out considerably now, but Hermanson Endodontics, we just heard from them, and they sponsored today's big plays of the game. And obviously, we're going right to the start. The 16-0 run for the Governors. Big plays, but to be perfectly honest, there were a couple of threes by Brecken Kruger. One of them early, one of them later in the run, and there was a backcourt steal on an outlet pass by Kruger. He was right in position to spot up for another three, and really the way this game started, I think a good indication of how things were going to go when Brecken Kruger got that steal, and then he reined in a three ball. Govs led 16-0. Yes, Harrisburg early in the second got it down to a 6-point deficit at 23-17. And our other big play of the game would be the way the Governors ended the second period. From 23-17, they ended up advancing that lead back by 11 more points. They led by 17 at halftime, 46-29, led by as many as, I think, 25 in the second half. And Harrisburg, again, defensive effort in that fourth quarter, kind of got it back down a little bit dicey. They got some momentum, but the Governors closed the door one more time with more hot shooting, and especially from outside the arc. 80-60 the final, thanks in part to those big plays of the game, sponsored by Hermanson Endodontics in Pierre. And your player of the game is worth talking about as well. We've got some business to take care of one more time back in studio. We'll take a 2 or a 2.5 minute break, and it's our Cowboy Country Store's announcement of the player of the game to lead the Governors to a victory here today at Ringside Gym. That's back after this break in the Family Dental postgame. This is Governor Basketball.
This fall, take some time to think about your future while the leaves make their way down to earth and the last sunset of summer leaves us with an autumn chill. It's time to grab the nearest foam finger and break out the face paint. Rush the stands with First Dakota National Bank and forget how to blink. Fall sports are back with jaw-dropping plays, an electric atmosphere, and epic scores. Make some noise with First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakotanationalbank.com. Member FDIC.
May Adam Law Firm of Pierre offers superior legal representation. Clients can be assured their legal matter will be handled with expertise and the utmost professionalism. May Adam Law Firm's skilled South Dakota lawyers can take care of your family law, estate planning, real estate law, or personal injury. May Adam Law Firm is able to help you plan and prepare to make matters easy now and into the future, too. Call 224-8803. May Adam Law Firm of Pierre, since 1881.
Nystrom Electrical Contracting has quality electricians with decades of experience. They offer dependable installation for commercial and residential construction or day-to-day service. Whether you're looking for new construction or remodeling existing buildings or homes, contact your full-service electrical contractor, Nystrom Electric. Visit their website, nystromelectric.com, or call them for estimates on your next project at 605-224-8750. Nystrom Electrical Contracting in Pierre.
Yesway customers can now experience fun at a whole new level with Allsup's brand products like hearty and delicious world-famous Allsup's burritos and Allsup's chimneys. Allsup's brand products now available at Yesway. Yesway. Say yes to convenience.
Anytime is a good time for Cowboy Country Stores in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Fill up your tank and your stomach. Hunting the fields, fishing the waters, taking kids to activities, Cowboy Country Stores are ready for you. Feed the family while on the go with delicious foods. Breakfast starting at 5 a.m. Fresh baked pastries, coffees, regular and breakfast pizzas. Federal Bird Stamps. Convenience with a capital C. Cowboy Country Stores and Champs Chicken on Euclid and Harrison in Pierre and in Fort Pierre.
It's Cowboy Country Stores sponsoring our player of the game, and we look on the losing side of the Harrisburg Tigers, and certainly Jacoby Merriman is worth honorable mention in this game today. 10 of 12 inside the arc, a couple of threes from outside, 28 points. He has game-high honors. This kid has game all around the floor, and he's just a junior, 6'4", fine player. Put him on the All-State team right now. Braden Van Bakkeren played well, 14 points in this one. Had 6 points in the second quarter with a couple of threes, but he added 8 in the second half, all from inside the arc. He was creating a lot of things with his speed and quickness off the dribble as well. And Max Knutson seemed to be quite active all game long also for Harrisburg in the losing cause. For the Pierre Governors, another great day for Ben Heisler with 18 points, 37 in 2 games over the weekend. Ben's strong in the paint, but he also hit a couple of threes in this one, so he can hit you and burn you from outside. Jackson Edmond, we mentioned, 9 points, had well, not the rebounds that he's used to getting, although he had a good start. I've got him with just 5 boards, but I got him with 7 assists in this game. And by the way, Heisler with an added block shot. Brecken Kruger hit some big threes in this game. 3 for 4 from outside the arc. A couple of free throws late as well. 11 points, one of his better efforts. But I tell you what, as of or after last night, not a great game for Lincoln Kenols. Might have felt a little bit of pressure. I think he was really pressing himself and, struggled from the free throw line. Unfortunately, he didn't get any free throws today, but on the floor, Lincoln, 12 out of 13, including 3 for 3 from long range, and he finishes with 27 points. That's good enough for me to be player of the game. Also, throw in a double-double because he got 11 rebounds in this game. Sometimes it takes superhuman efforts, and after being very human last night, as far as Lincoln Kenols is concerned, today, superhuman. Great job, Lincoln. He's the player of the game with 27 and 11, leading the Governors to an 80-60 victory over the Harrisburg Tigers. Player of the game, sponsored by Cowboy Country Stores in Pierre. He's got the T-shirt coming. So the Governors go to Yankton on Thursday night. We'll have it here on River 92.7 with a 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock on the tip-off. Meanwhile, the Governor girls will go to Harrisburg on Tuesday night. Again, not playing today for whatever reason, but they go to Harrisburg, and we'll have that one for you Tuesday night here on the FM side, River 92.7, 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock with the tip-off Tuesday. So that's what the girls have coming up. Harrisburg, meanwhile, will the boys wait until Friday when they host the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles, and 51-point scorer Spencer Barr from this past week when they beat the Govs in double overtime. So best of luck to the Tigers the rest of the way in the second half of the season. Governor wrestlers, by the way, had a pretty good day. So did the gymnasts. The gymnasts scored 136.95 points in a triangular in which they hosted Rapid City Central and Stevens. Today, they will host the ESD conference meet next Saturday here at Riggs High Gym. Governor wrestlers, meanwhile, with the girls at the Lee Wolf Invitational, faring well so far. They've got 188.5 points to Aberdeen Central's 122. They'll win that tournament. And the Governor boys are going to win the Brookings Invitational. Brandon Valley was supposed to be there, but they're not on the team roster for team points. So whatever reason, might have been weather-related, Brandon Valley apparently did not make it to Brookings today. The Governors right now rolling up 287.5 points. Next in line is West Central at 172.5 in that Brookings Invitational. We have Governor Wrestling coming up Friday at Mitchell on KGFX this next weekend. Mentioned the Governor girls at Harrisburg Tuesday night on River 92.7. Governor boys at Yankton Thursday night on River 92.7. And the Governor girls will be at home hosting Yankton on Friday night here on River 92.7. There you go. You're caught up with Governor Sports. Don't forget, as we give a message on behalf of the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, wishing safe travel for the Harrisburg fan base heading back home on scattered slippery conditions down Interstate 90. Travel safe, buckle up, and think twice and slow down in case of ice. That reminder from the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety. Big pats on the back for Heather Williams running technical direction in studio, and for Jordan Lutmer from Live Ticket, giving you a good game to watch over and over again, which will be available at drgnews.com/river when we sign off of this one. It's been a good day for the Pierre Governors. I'm Brian Oakland. We invite you to join us once again Tuesday night, Governor girls at Harrisburg to tangle with the Tigers. Two teams that are both 10-2, 6:30 pregame here on River 92.7. Until we meet, have a great rest of this weekend. Until we meet again on Tuesday, enjoy the rest of this weekend. This has been a special presentation of Pierre Governor Sports, your official voice of the Governors, River 92.7, drgnews.com. Good evening, everybody.
Pierre Governor Basketball on River 92.7 has been brought to you by Bank West, Beck Motors, Dakota Storm Roofing, Dairy Queen, Live Ticket, Overhead Door, Ranky Gray Wealth Management, Avera Orthopedics, Capital City, Ford, Lincoln, Toyota, Kruger Contracting, Century Business Products, and the Brittany Shufflebind Agency. Governor Basketball is brought to you by Lynn's Dakota Mart, Fisher Rounds & Associates, Insurance and Real Estate, First Dakota National Bank, the May Adam Law Firm, American Bank and Trust, Yes Way, Pierre Regional Airport, Nystrom Electrical Contracting, and Access Health Fort Pierre. And Governor Basketball is brought to you in part by Kathy Sun and Shine Properties, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, TMA, Lariat Lanes, Wagner Auto, Gators Pizza, Pasta and Subs, Bauman Lumber, Ferding Electric, Oahe Federal Credit Union, and Edgewood Healthcare. These special in-game sponsors bring you Governor Basketball. Potsdam Agency, State Farm Insurance, the Hughes County Sheriff's Department, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, Central Dakota Eye Care, Envirotech, the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection, Comtech, Coca-Cola Bottling, Wealth Partners Ameriprise Financial, Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg, Hermanson Endodontics, Cowboy Country Stores, and Gales Gas Service. The proceeding has been a presentation of DRG Media Group Sports on the official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7.